I think he just wants the best for him, and he just doesn't know what the best is. But for him, he thinks safety would be it. And selling
That's
tea
definitely a YouTube.
would be that, I think. In his opinion, anyway. That's how I see it.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, whoa! Nice blade.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Yo, okay, roleplay time.
Present your exquisite ornaments.
Shut up.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Very well spoken bandits.
What do we do?
Give them all your wealth.
It
Yes.
won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for them. The best way to keep them safe is leave this to me. I'll handle them.
Yes.
Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from me.
No, Kami. It's too dangerous.
See, he cares.
This is what I do.
Yes, coming. Wink.
Authority flows.
Finally.
Disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off.
So,
I'm
our
so-
mother
I almost
is.
fell asleep
used to
They're
play
so
the-
funny, actually.
That's gonna be relevant to the story.
They're actually great.
As usual.
He's got
my
it.
predictions are correct.
Wait,
You, yes, you.
He is.
Come with
I
me.
believe in him. You should believe in him
Okay,
too.
that's definitely a
Are you
YouTube.
some sort of door-to-door
did.
fortune teller? Sorry, but we're
I
not
know,
really
he's your
interested.
little
When I was a
boy,
kid,
I
they used to
know.
have free unlimited refills.
Sometimes
on
your
these
little
things.
boy
I was
grows
so
up
much better.
and he's
I
a
got
big
sick
boy.
and throat where I didn't have to resist that pocket behind
Not
me.
from this world, are
See?
you?
What did I tell you?
That's gross. Okay, so there's a sea serpent Finley. You got Molly.
What if you let him
Thor,
become a
got
dancer?
Lloyd,
How?
People would
Lloyd
kill him.
was
Because I'm a
one of our
master of true
But
astrology.
Rambly doesn't like Lloyd.
If you've no other questions,
There's
let's be
Rambly.
off.
Kind of feels like Rambly is a whole empire now, being all the main man of Indigo and all. But Indigo.
Fine.
They were-
Okay,
I am
close down,
astrologist
so.
I
Mona
love when they do a
Lotus.
little thing in the
But
background.
considering
cool.
that it
I
is
like
most
that.
I
rude to
live for
misremember
that.
names, I am on a
Alright,
mission
collectibles.
from my master to retrieve a certain box. It was part of an
Run.
agreement she made with a
I don't actually
friend
know where we're
50
supposed to be
years
going,
ago.
but
But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Ayo, is this gold and Rambly?
Sure, we're getting some
We just got
box
the
back.
gold
Well.
and Rambly.
That's because I would also like to take on. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their
check that
lives.
It's Hutao.
I want to prove the
Here's
now.
the
From my
golden Rambly.
predictions,
So wait,
I
there
know
were
that
so
my
many
master's
hungry
friend
villagers
has left
who recruited
Mondstadt,
Rambly.
leaving her
Kinda lazy,
successor as
don't
the
you
current
think?
Oh, no.
guardian of that. Like me, that
It's
successor
fine.
must also be one
It's
who has
fine.
surpassed their
Wink
teacher.
at him.
But I would prefer to assure my victory in this
comment on that.
contest.
How did he
By
get
noon,
involved in
by
this
night.
anyway?
The
Alternative
knowledge
gifts.
passed
Oh,
down
this is
to
like a
me
goth
from my
girl
master.
shop.
If I were to bring
that's
my
just a girl
disciple,
shop.
and
It's
you
like a
are
goth shop.
Mondstadt's great Heathen, you don't actually have to become my disciple. There's something in it for
Yeah,
you
yeah,
as
yeah.
well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that
Stop,
successor and have
please,
a chance
I
to
can't
exchange
handle more.
knowledge with them, I should
This
be able
is
to
the
read them
chapter
and
two.
will have answers for you, even regarding such.
That does seem much
Yeah.
faster than searching the land country by country.
Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go to the
Why,
stage to
that
get
said,
the,
I would like to
key
pay
for
a
that. Okay, cool. The perfect performance.
There is a
He must
small
have figured it
inn
out
near
by now.
Mount
Is he just
Tianhong.
playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the
We're
area.
gonna get to watch
Okay,
the
good.
show. Wait, was that a
The
radio?
owner has
Guard
always
was-
been
that was
good to me,
escorting
so
us.
I'd like to
It's
say
already on their
farewell
tail.
before I
Watch
set
the
off.
show? Wait a minute.
If that's the case.
Hold up.
We're safe.
Hold up. Are
Such
you
matters are
alive?
best left to those with the necessary
Hello?
expertise.
Oh no, God,
I
he's
agree.
alive. Are you friendly? Are you friendly? It's probably a
Dude has
one
no
here.
idea who he's standing with.
Too
He's like,
interested in
we're
the
just here,
line.
4 normies, well 3 normies and a floating baby that I'm not going to question. But, you know, 4 normies, and there's a little bit more history.
Can I just use me move?
Since we found
Well,
ourselves
still
I knew he was
wonder
gonna
that
ask
an
for tea,
inn
right?
sub here has
Resuscitate?
no
Mona, you've come at just
Why
the
would
right
I need to
time.
resuscitate?
Did you see a jade ring while you made
What
your
are
way
you
here?
telling me, Rambly?
A jade
What are you
ring.
hiding from me, Rambly?
Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good.
Boggles.
The
Boggles
ring was
will
given
let
to
you-
me by my
This is
mother.
nice. I like
Alright,
this.
While
so
my
I've got
Someone
all
farms
spooky
apple
now.
tree. This is an
That should
iconic
be no
apple.
trouble with
I
voting.
like this apple.
Absolutely
Wait.
Amount of
not.
apples.
Astrology is meant
Oh,
to be used to
beautiful.
gain
Oh, you set up
insight
some tea
into
for us
reality
even.
and
It's all
observe
looks
right.
friendly.
destiny
Don't worry about
itself.
those
Claws.
It's
Don't
certainly
worry about
not for
those.
such
They're
mundane
just for,
affairs.
But didn't you say
You
that
know,
the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of
Picking up
pride and
apples
one's state of
and stuff.
mind. If an astrologist thinks that their
Hello?
arts can solve all
there it
problems,
is.
they will
Wait, is
be
that Molly?
forsaken by the starry
Molly!
ether.
Molly,
Their
wait.
divinations will lose the power to guide.
Oh, you know of him
and
too?
will not
Yes,
be
he's
able to
very
pierce
well
the
renowned.
fog of the unknown before them. Principles are
Hey,
principles.
Molly.
Such
Okay.
a powerful
Well-
ability,
Yes.
and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
We are slightly surrounded
Well, I
by
was
giant
going to put up
apples,
20,000
and,
more as compensation,
Hmm.
if you were willing.
Performers are seeing budding.
might be a little bit goose.
20,000?
Many hurdles along the way.
Oh,
Yes.
it's nothing.
Oh, yo, Joe, no,
I
my
was
God.
just thinking-
Nice,
yes,
I was gonna
of
say that
course.
too.
If you ask me,
Still,
Wait.
what truly
the
deserves
owner's
We got
business
saved.
has had it
We
pretty
got
hard.
saved by this.
It must be a truly
Yep.
So I guess
extraordinary
Lloyd
ring to
isn't
be worth
very
spending
many.
this much
What?
more to find.
Does he want to
It
eat
wouldn't be
us,
right
though?
for us
Or,
to
like, what's the
leave
issue?
I like
What
that.
do we
So let's
do?
help to search
Am I
for it.
hungry, or do you
There
hate
may be
us?
other means we
What
can
did I do
employ
wrong?
besides astrology.
child so
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
proud parent in
I know.
What's
I'll
in
leave
here?
Ah,
this
he's
one to
being
you.
actually
Oh, the key,
farmed.
yeah,
This is the
yeah,
first
the key.
minute.
Uncle.
Since it was swallowed by a slime, maybe we can you remember the stuff we
Hearing.
helped master.
I need this, just blinking like this.
I'm
Stomping
there.
around
Seems
on
like
it.
you already have.
Yep, we'll be
I need a moment.
I guess we
This
have
is
to go
my
back
favorite thing
now.
I've ever seen
Alright.
in the game.
Well,
I need
good
that.
luck.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will
Good
attract
luck, I
all the
guess.
slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Yes, you should, because he feels very betrayed by
Can we
your
talk about this?
non-trust. Careful, this pigeon is coming to kill
we,
me.
can
I see.
we make
I
a
know.
deal?
Gaming, help! Gaming, I need help again. He's coming closer.
Make a
What is
deal,
it?
Lloyd? I was about a great deal, right? You don't
Young,
kill
yes.
me, and
Yes.
I'll just
If
leave.
he walked away
Wait,
from
how
home, it
is
wouldn't
our
surprise me.
character
Oh, he
not
did actually. Oh,
very concerned that this abandoned part has living
Blade.
not really animal or whatever. Purring.
although it sounds fake.
Yeah, why is he not concerned by all this? I'd be straight up. As soon as I saw the first one, I'd have been like, nope, not for me, thanks. I'm down.
I must leave no
I
surprise.
guess we survived. Okay. Easy, I can't do it. Oh my god! It was 1 second.
With the wind!
So wait, did our wrist thing save us? I'm so confused to why you didn't get us.
As a dutiful maid
He
would.
won't at the start, but that's where you support him until he can support himself.
I think it was the wristwatch. I think it like.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Well, we win. Fine. Look at us go. Absolutely easy. Okay, well we have the key. So let's go into the new area. I really am intrigued. I don't know why Lloyd stopped attacking.
Dodge this!
Steady as stone.
Well, he can start his own business then.
He told me to go up at the landing pad, but I kind of want to explore a little bit. You know, I want to see if there's anything to find in here. Build your own burger. I don't want to build it. Someone else can build it.
frostbite.
Easily.
You silly.
Anything for me to find.
Wind blade!
I can hear like a breathing, I think. I don't know if that's Molly, but I can hear
Gave him
her.
the gift of passion, and now you're
It's
backtracking.
not actually just breathing.
Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts.
child down the right.
Yes,
No one would begrudge you that sentence.
yes, yes.
We can play this game. We get to play the arcade game. Oh no, Molly's plane crashed somewhere in Rambleberry Woods. Better find her and make sure she's okay.
Mere
Oh
500
cool,
years
it's a
of
little
age
platform game.
in my
Oh, God,
legs.
it's not
And
good.
believe it or not,
Can I go left
I can
though?
still support myself
No, you can't go
and
left.
do some
Okay.
wushu dancing.
I always have to check that in platformers. It's like a rule of mine.
Truth be told, one of mine,
Can I jump on the skunk? I can.
Yes.
Nice.
rather than Freddy, however, she
Kind of feel bad about it, but you know.
This is Cloud Retainer, isn't it? She's more easygoing than I could
It's as cool as like a game within a game.
I lack such an open mind.
If you can say that about yourself, you don't lack the open mind. You just don't want it.
Oh, I meant to say earlier.
Oh, they're in love. It's a shame if somebody jumped on them. No, I can't jump.
Why are we so shocked by this again? Why? Iptak, gotcha. Why are we in shock? I don't
That's the
understand.
one.
If
I
Dominic
thought it
can
was
become
lost
friends with
You
people so
actually
quick, why
found
couldn't
it.
his dad?
Mr.
I guess
Zhu,
that's like
you
the
must
next
take
area,
care of
okay.
such
I
precious
don't
things
understand
a
why we're
bit
making
better.
such a big deal out
You
of
might
it.
not be so fortunate
I
next
wonder if there's
time.
any hidden lore in here. That'd
You're
be
absolutely right.
That is your
Would I
decision
face
to
my
take.
family if I had lost the
That'd be cool.
253rd ring my mother gave me?
Not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child.
Of course.
But think of it this way. Raising a child is
Cha,
not
a
like
cha.
Molly, what
pull the
happened?
string too tight, and it can no longer soar.
Ugh.
It's true.
Hey, Rambly. I was flying
Let
through
me
the woods,
explain
but suddenly
My family owns
couldn't
3
see it.
jade mines, and I think there might be over 500 of
skunk. Oh, yeah,
them.
that's the
Then why would you
Salem.
feel the need
Looks
to
like
set
my
up an
smoke screen
inn
made for
here?
Crash on target.
Well, inheriting the
Salem.
family business
I
too
should have known
early.
you were
I don't
behind
thank
this,
you.
you
All the
shady
same.
skunk. I guess Salem's
See,
the
if you
bad
can
guy.
admit this,
Then
you're
I'll
not too
take it
close
gladly.
minded. That's what I mean. If you can admit that you
A
supposedly
disciple
have
should
to
I was
act
about to
like
try my
one.
new potion and I
How
said
can
I'm
we
tired
say
of
we were
wasting
just
it on
playing pretend?
squirrels.
Well, you need to start
Molly, look
practicing
out.
now.
Yes,
If
this is
my
what I.
rivals
Hey,
as
I said
smart
this
as I
with
think
way
they are,
less
they will
complicated.
Oh, wait, he
figure you out
corrupted
the
the
hard
Bird
way.
is still there. Look at him. Assassin's Creed.
Such a big heart.
Too slow
What
jumps
was
the
that
face.
rumbling?
Cheering him on.
Right. You must
What
have
did you
eaten
do
in
to
days.
him?
Like cheering him
Meet
on.
the new and improved
Didn't
Molly
happen.
McCall.
Forget it.
No.
Taking it easy.
Well,
Now we've known
I
that
suddenly feel
friendship
that you have.
garbage
If we
stopping
travel
her from
north,
tearing
we'll
you
reach
to
the. No
pieces.
need to thank me.
So,
I'm just doing as a
Salem
good
is
match.
Did she say she was
Dominic
treating
is
us?
gonna be
If
dancing
I'm
at
on
the
I
door.
here,
really
let's
think
go
now,
after
but I'm
her.
They're
finding
gonna
out.
start crying together. I can't wait.
Boss battle? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Get jumped on. Get jumped on
Clearly,
again.
because
and again.
when you didn't let
Easy.
him do his thing, he
Easiest game
ran
I've
from
ever
home
played.
and you
Oh, wait.
haven't spoken to him in years. Yes.
That was aggressive.
Like ninjas.
Okay, so yeah, I guess they're being corrupted.
Yes, you can say that.
Wait, how is there a holographic? Can I collect that? Oh yeah. That was one of the collectibles. Okay, they're being
Yep.
programmed, I guess, to be friendly. And
You
the
only know
skunk,
that
for some
now?
reason, is getting rid of that programming.
Our boy is coming
Okay.
back.
The plot
You got
thickens.
He's safe.
I like a bit of lore. You know this by now,
Look
right?
at him.
You know, I
Yeah.
like the
Injury.
story. I like the lore. Give me more.
Hey, Chief.
Since
Kill that
it's
bird,
Mona's
please.
treat,
Is
we
this
can
a
order
poodle?
whatever we want, right?
Good, you're all here.
Of course.
Oh, and-
I am a most generous
got
master,
Harry
after
the
all.
poodle.
But only if you can finish it all.
Hello, it's cool.
Wasting
Coinky-dink,
food
huh?
simply will not do.
A fated meeting indeed. We
Yeah,
were
it's a little
just
bit.
Excuse me,
some
what would you like
messed
to
up.
order?
I get
Yes,
it.
and tea. Go on. Come on. You can do it.
Though
don't
tofu
think
could
they're
not
gonna-
be a more
I don't
ordinary
think they're gonna
ingredient.
Survive? Are you
It
okay,
and
my
crab
son?
roe are truly a match made in heaven.
But
It's one of our specialties.
and he sus instantly.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
All right. Oh,
These are made
mad
using
at us for
large
setting it up. Why do you do that? I wanted to prove
This
myself.
is a favorite among our regular. Pour a few spoonfuls into each.
You sent them, didn't
It's
The exhilarating
exactly
ride
what
that
it
we
says
did
on the
was
No.
right.
label.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
All of
Rambly,
them.
I don't
We
think
only
Rambly
have
is
3. No,
fully
2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
Yes.
Not how you count it. Besides, Paimon
Their speech. They didn't talk like
Squirrel
bandits.
fish,
Come on.
Sure. And is there anything
getting
ast you'd like to
flashbacks
order?
again.
I'd
I
just
swear I've
like
seen
to
this
ask, how much do the current dishes cost in
This is a
total?
puzzle.
Around 20,000 mora.
You're too slow.
I'll-
Work harder.
I'll just have some vegetarian
I'm guessing I'm
noodles.
gonna have to
All
find
right.
the
A bowl of
combination.
vegetarian
So does
noodles,
this
was
mean
it?
like purple has to
Please
be
wait a
star
moment.
maybe?
Well,
Their real motive was to lure
I think
me
that
away
means
from
that
the
purple
group
needs to be
hall.
star.
Wow, you're so smart.
Right? Purple star?
Paimon's been thinking about
Yeah,
something
sweet,
since
okay.
we started
Just had a
eating.
lot of experience.
Oh.
I've dealt with many a
God.
ruthless bandit in my time,
But what about the
I've
other
never
ones?
seen
What do they need to be?
Yeah.
In the end,
Guess we find
I
them
told
in the
they would make good
maze?
guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow. And then they could hang out with me in the harbor.
Oh God! No,
Okay.
no. Hello, wait, Molly.
Consider you might be a little too good.
Molly, come on.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad
How's
and me.
about we don't go that way?
Yeah.
How's about we go this way
Good.
instead? Great plan.
Sorry
I love
for
it.
stealing the show.
And I
I'm
appreciate
sure
it, I
Molly's
really
gonna
do.
be super
not sure.
friendly.
But This conflict between us has been going on for a
wait.
long time.
Is that blood?
Even if those two were real
Molly, what are you
bandits,
doing?
I was
Did
able
you eat
to
someone,
subdue them and
Molly?
show what I was capable of. It
No,
Wrong.
surely not.
wouldn't change anything.
Wrong.
Yellow is circle. Okay, so yellow is
Wrong.
circle.
Not like that at all. Your dad really cares about
Yellow is circle. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember with my brain.
Yep.
John Lee was
Yellow is circle.
him and he nearly agreed to let it go.
I'm just gonna keep saying it so I remember.
You don't believe us?
Come on in.
Red is star. Yellow is circle.
Because
Red
she
is star.
actually doesn't
that's
have
that,
money?
I think.
I heard that. I said I was treating. How
Yeah,
could
I
I
did
be
indeed, that's
rattled
how I
by
do.
something? An
So yellow is circle,
astrologist's
red is
mind
star.
is set on studying the stars, being so easily disturbed by especially the act of overly and dangerous.
Will that even do anything?
So,
yellow is circle,
not
red
eating
is
the
star. Red is
dishes
already
we
star.
ordered
Nice.
is
It's okay, 'cause
also
that's why
part of an
we're gonna show
astrologist,
for you.
but it feels kind of bad that only we...
What is that
yes.
noise?
How you won't know if something is delicious. You don't use more to
Yep.
fulfill your
Molly,
desires,
sing it.
so it's fine as
Sounds
long as
creepy
you're not
as heck.
buying it. You
Alright.
can make friends with... Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Why not?
Yellow
Especially
circle,
your
red
dad.
star,
Good luck. We're
green
rooting for
triangle.
you. Won't try to hurt to try.
Red
to hurt.
circle, yellow star,
I know, Chief.
green triangle, I think.
I believe in you.
God, my memory's terrible.
You are
Blue
very
star.
knowledgeable, Mr. Jean.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Despite my being in the
Uh,
tea industry for several decades,
Can I come this way? Are you...
I still have much to learn about your
It also depends what kind of water you want.
not
You know, the
attacking me.
waters
I'm
in
getting
Niwa, they're
huggy
pretty
wuggy
sweet,
vibes.
but the waters in Fontaine are pretty sour.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble
No, I want to
Yes.
go down the slide. I want to the ball pit.
Since we've been gone.
All of it. Not like it's
Right.
alcohol.
Red is star, yellow is
and I
circle,
have found many a common interest. Our
blue
friendship,
is star,
a
right?
cup of tea seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Yes.
I did it! I did it!
Mr. Jungli is
I'm
very
so good at remembering.
You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Yes.
No, this is too quiet.
I would like to
This is
discuss
far too
something
quiet.
with you, if this would be okay.
This is too quiet. Yeah, this is far too quiet. Something's gonna happen. I've played too many horror games.
I must leave no
yes.
stone
You should
unturned.
be nervous when it's quiet. That's the rule. Yep, see?
Go.
Hello? I'm good. See you later. Oh, they should warn me.
You did, but
Oh,
I
I
enjoyed
can't
my
see.
time.
Oh, no. Okay. It's got the puppy playtime death screams, kind of. I kind of like it. You were caught by Molly McCaw.
Nice.
Listen, I
Awesome.
Molly can repeat
Later.
words that she's heard. Don't
Later,
be fools.
Bongles.
Oh, really? Like a parrot.
Yep.
Okay. Molly's gonna trick us.
Nice.
So
Very
we're gonna have
sneaky, guys.
to watch where we. It's kind of hard
Great
in that
work.
segment because it's so
I'm
dark
sneaking
and
up
it's
on
so
this.
fast, but
Should be simple.
it's
Yes.
okay. So we'll just.
Come
We'll
on,
just-
friends. I believe
We'll just
in you.
speedrun it.
I'm leaving with Zhongli. I know
So then
where
I
you
guess we go
went,
this
totally.
way then. Ah, I'm so smart.
Bongles, you were in on this, weren't you? You sneaky
What did you
boy.
just say to me? No, you're not invited. Oh,
I can't.
we did it. You're not invited, mate. You're not invited.
You could say I have a certain level of expertise.
Which way?
Hello.
Hey,
I'm
no
gonna
need
guess
to
this
toot
way.
your own horn this
Borrow the
hard, man.
kitchen here.
Yeah.
Role in the conversation.
Hooah. All right, we got this.
I
Don't
see.
worry about it. It's
In that
fine.
case, if I may, you
know,
must
but
be
you didn't
well
get
versed in
the
the
This
art
is
of
good
cooking,
chase
yes?
music, though.
Talented
Bop
indeed.
to this.
Actually,
Signed a
I have a
contract.
small from your clothes. You're most likely not from around
I
these parts.
no idea where I'm going
But since
anymore.
you've come to Liyue, would you like to try? I have a recipe for golden
No
crab with me.
disrespect.
It's a Yue cuisine. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then
Sorry,
pan
this is-
fried
this is
together
high.
with ginger and garlic.
Shocker.
Golden. Golden crab. Golden crab.
Am I doing it?
What?
Then let's get to it with your skills in the
Am I
kitchen.
doing it? I think so. Collectible. I think I'm doing it.
Oh, this seems so cozy.
Oh, we're in the vents. No. Oh, Jesus, right behind me. Stop it. You creepy bird. What did I ever do to you?
Dude,
You turned into fried chicken.
even in his thoughts,
macaw.
he's like, Rex, sorry, Zhongli. Poof.
Shut up, Rambly. Well, I beat Jason.
Nice. I like that. I like that face. You know what?
Oh, What do I do? Oh!
Your arrival is
Well, listen, Molly, you came at me, mate. You came at me, okay? I didn't do nothing. You came at me. Why are you full of blood?
Very cute. Yeah.
I fear it's almost
A little bit.
completely negates.
Oh,
Suddenly it is now, yeah?
I like that.
It's a bit of a shame.
I like that take.
In truth, I'm here because Director dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for my
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do.
Uh-huh. So you
Yes.
neglected to mention the killer mascots?
Tradition. Yeah. And then.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
That's true. That's what it was
The
last year.
inconvenience. We almost died, mate.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry.
What do you think, Shao?
I think there's some emotional meaning behind it. Like, Sesame Street is always happy, and they hope her street's always happy too.
This
Track
aroma
this
is...
facial data.
Wow, it's incredible.
All right, so why are
Fine,
they full of blood
since my
then? I mean, this
disciple
is-
has put in so much time.
Again, not to link every
This
single
golden
game
crab
back to like
is
Poppy
too
Playtime,
delicious.
but I'm
I
getting a very
mean,
similar feeling
I
here. Like
never
this
knew
is,
that my disciple was
yeah.
this
if it's full
skilled.
of blood, that
As
must
your
mean it's
master,
living, right?
I
Not
am
that it's
most
living.
comforted.
But why? It's not an
I
animatronic.
see that it's no boast
You know
to
what I
call
mean?
them
Go
new
with
as
it.
delicates.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
suppose it wasn't too
Why
much. Just
are the
that
mascots
it's
full of
nothing.
blood?
Nothing at
I
all.
mean,
If we
I actually
travel
really
north
like
from
how
here, what
Hu Tao
deep
does
mystery
not
shall
care
we
if Zhongli's older or whatever. She'll just be like, yeah, go do this. Go figure this out real quick, because that's your job. We're friends, but also you work for me. So go do these mundane things.
Many hands make one. Perhaps you could test out the other kind for me?
Come on, do it. That'd be so cute. Yes.
Lucky. I'm gonna trademark it. I'm gonna own
Oh,
it.
we don't get
I'm
to
gonna
see him
own
fly a
you,
kite. That'd be
Rambley.
so
You're
funny.
gonna belong to me now. Okay.
Okay.
Wranglers only. They misspelled Wranglers, but it's funny.
Zhongli,
because,
you heard
like,
his tone. There's a
rectangle
butt.
in it.
I'll leave these two kites with
Can I
you.
click
There's
this?
a butt.
Perhaps you can find a few friends with which
Jetstream
to
Junction just
partake in
came
it.
from there.
Wink.
You might
Rookie
Wink, wink.
Wrangler
Be an
security
enjoyable use of
room.
your
Oh,
time.
Wink,
God.
wink, wink.
If it asks me to start closing doors, I'm out. By the way, I'm out.
Shao,
I don't
come
know.
on.
Well,
I've been there before.
imagine
I feel like I maybe missed something in that room though. Oh God, yeah. Look, this is.
He's such a dad.
We're in Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Rambley's.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything interesting on these screens? Are they changing at all, or are they just? I think they're just static. But
into anything.
is there
I
anything
simply
hidden?
sought the help of a
I guess I'll take a proper look for my
Besides, we did the
my
testing
like
together.
lore videos. But yeah. So why? Yeah, why are we
Competition's not the
still not
important thing right
leaving?
now.
That
We're
is
gonna
my
win.
question. Why are we
Doesn't
not
matter, we're gonna
desperately
win,
trying
yeah.
To find our way out here.
Yes.
I suppose I neither
That
like
is my
nor
question.
dislike it.
Ah, a nice and vanilla Shao answer.
We only missed
Love it.
one.
Watching a kite gradually ascend into
Is that a
the sky.
golden Lloyd? Maybe. I think. Yeah, I think it might be a golden Lloyd.
So you like it. Like a Shao lantern. Say
Where
it.
it
Perhaps
is.
they're a bit like shell
Oh, look, we got the quick pass. We
I knew
paid
you
for the
would.
premium.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Yes.
Thanks, Rambley. I'm trying.
Come with
my best,
us.
man. Trying my best.
Yes.
There's no need.
Yes, there is.
Yogis was the only yaksha among us who had interest in matters of fashion and design.
I know, we've heard something about it.
No.
We made a dress
Hello?
That
to
Oh,
was
you are
tiring,
big.
but we're
But he
finally in
disagrees.
Mondstadt.
Lantern rite is
The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of...
Oh.
That's because you...
Yeah,
Doesn't look like an
absolutely.
astrologist is all that amazing.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
I wonder how it's gonna look.
Are you also resting your...
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back. You look rather tired.
Okay.
Cart we hired will be coming in a while. No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Miss,
Cease your pretensions, bad picking up
Take
people
care.
on the road who appear...
what are you saying? We came over here to make
Sick.
conversation, and this is how we're rewarded?
Yeah.
If you don't want to get on, don't.
Yeah.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you
That's
have
all.
on you that are stolen?
It's okay.
If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to
Probably
light.
sucks.
If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 more. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You pushed it
I don't
too
really-
far.
I don't really
Mad
talk over
already.
the
I don't know
song.
how you
The song's
found
cool. I'll
out,
talk over
but
it.
as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
What the hell?
Don't fret, it's just you said
That's just how he
earlier there was
breathes.
nothing.
Every time he breathes in, he used to stand up. They're gonna be the perfect mom and daughter beside them, just be insulting. No.
Delve into destiny.
This is like, yeah, I like the
Yes. Yes, mother. Oh, this is great. Aww.
Fate is upon you. As a good knight should. Sacred name.
We're all involved.
Fortune preserver. What did you think? Did that satisfy your
This is what friends do.
expectations? Such think lies are worthless before astrology, though it may take more time to garner the specifics, but
You're gonna give me a little
Hit
bit
some
more.
bumps in the road.
that's because to that stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything
yeah.
related to you becomes, and is why I must meet that successor.
Oh my, yeah.
With our
You got
knowledge
the
combined.
50% off deal.
Whatever the case. All right,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
ready.
sure you want to do.
Let's give this journey to
Give me a little
Mondstadt.
taste. Give me a little taste of the law. Come on.
I thought you were.
This one will be frozen in time. Windblade!
Uh-huh. Yes.
Thanks. Thanks, Rambly. Thank you. Indigo Park is a full-on passion project that we've been working on for a little over a year now. The stories and world that we want to create with Rambo and his friends are very special to us, but the scale of this game, we're going to need some help. If you enjoyed your
It's okay,
experience
you
with
can work
Chapter
around
1,
it, I believe in
consider
you.
supporting our socials if you want to see Chapter 2. No matter what happens, we hope you enjoyed your stay. Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. That was pretty good. So if you aren't aware, the first chapter is completely free. Anyone can go play it over on Steam. And then the chapter 2 is actually being kickstarted over on Kickstarter. Now, I did already back the game myself. I'm not saying that you have to, but if you want to check it out,
Come on, work.
Are you ready?
description.
Don't
But yeah, I
shame
hope
your
you enjoyed this
master
one. I'm
now.
going to go and
We're about
edit
to
this
meet
video
that
and
success,
work
I
on
guess.
see if I can
Wait,
find any
no,
secrets. That's
you
going to be
won't do
the,
if you have
the
no
fun part
idea
for me.
at
See if I
all,
can find
even
any
if you
secrets.
are
I'm
a
sure there's
close
going to be something in there for me
We
to
have a
find,
rule
right?
that
And
forbids
if I
us
do
from
find
teaching
anything, I will bring
outsiders.
you a video. So
My
thank you very much
He's
for
actually
watching.
gonna
is
make-
based on
She's gonna
hydromancy.
make him
And as the name
meet her.
suggests, I
And
use
be like,
this
oh,
as
Gami
a
has it kind of
allow me
nice
to
in the city with all
demonstrate.
his
From the
friends.
present station and movement of the stars, I see.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her
You have.
here.
You just
Well,
admitted to bongles.
that's all the information we... It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one... Never mind, I'll explain in detail later.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too. You're back.
Fun. And perhaps she'll lose.
That's her. The successor to great
This
knowledge.
dude.
Successor?
That's right. I am the...
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish
Yeah.
in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb.
I should be the one saying that.
But my predictions can't be
It's going
mistaken.
so poorly.
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend.
Fair
She's
enough.
going...
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have...
Mystical art? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy donkeys.
Listen to that any longer.
That's how you've been, though.
So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of
Finally.
Mona's teacher?
This is what I was gonna say, because he's just eavesdropping on us, but he hasn't even finished his sentence
Yes.
that he was gonna walk
As
away.
well versed in
because of-
astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other
Here or
mystical
there.
fields.
If you come home,
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
our personalities are too similar.
Yes.
to avoid butting
It
heads.
seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh,
This is the
I know
perfect
this
opportunity
one.
to say that
So
you
you're
see
here for
that he cares,
box.
but that's not your
Look,
dream.
right here.
I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair,
Not
Master.
this one.
Eavesdropping.
Or
Just think
this
about it.
one.
Okay? You don't have to decide now.
He can
No,
come back
no,
and have
it's not
dim
this
sum with
one
you every now and
either.
then, but he wants to live in Leo Harbor.
I remember now. I buried it together with my... Wait for me. I'll be right back. Goody,
Yeah.
don't just run off.
I'll help her pack these things back
Yeah.
in.
You don't want to go back.
Looking at how
But it's a no from me, says Simon Cowell. He knows the answer.
It's been long enough, don't you think? I'm sure hopes
Stop.
made up by now.
Stop. We always ruin it.
Drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Tyrion's plan not work after all?
This looks so awkward, actually. Paimon, we go sit at the table, we show them how it's
Hey
done.
guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here, and in today's video, we take a journey through a nightmarish playcare as we explain the story of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. This video will walk you through the events of this latest chapter in Mascot Horror Mayhem step by step, with a little theory talk along the way. So with that said, sit back, relax, and let's recap the events of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3.
Yep, sure has. Guys.
Go.
During the final moments of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, our protagonist boarded a train out of the game station which would take them to the safety of the world above. That is, until Poppy Playtime herself decided she needed to keep them around to right the wrongs that occurred within the Playtime Co. factory, diverting the train's trajectory and sending our hero hurtling down a one-way track toward the playcare, at which point the train crashed and they passed out.
Absolutely.
Waking back up, the protagonist finds themselves being carried by a creepy new Bigger Bodies experiment known as Catnap, who deposits them down a garbage chute into the waste disposal.
Yes.
Picking themselves up, our fearless
Absolute
explorer realizes they have but
beauties.
seconds to escape the garbage compactor before they are pancaked.
Alright, I'm
After
about
doing
ready
so,
to
they make their way through the back rooms of a
Give
waste
me a second here,
disposal
Charlotte,
area,
'cause I need to fly
catching
around
glimpses of
to see-
Catnap
oh,
along
God.
the way, who seems to be
See,
stalking
now
their
I'm coming
every
from the wrong
move.
way again.
Eventually, they reach a room with a ringing phone. But who could this mystery caller be?
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine.
Yep.
You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you
Upon
tonight
picking up the receiver, we are greeted by the sound of a child's voice.
How proud are you? Are you of your son who dances?
I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna help you.
Yes.
The child sends the protagonist a battery, which can be used to charge up the power point on the wall, unlocking
You're
the
back
exit.
at last.
After
The
leaving
wait
this
was
room, they
exceeding
encounter the smouldering wreckage
I
of
had
a
intended
train
to
that
read a book to
derailed
pass the
during their
time.
escape from the
This one
game
was just a
station.
drop from Clee's
The
backpack.
child
Never
introduces
mind,
himself
Matt.
as a little boy named Ollie. He explains that
Come with
Poppy
me,
needs the
young man.
protagonist to help stop the
I mean,
evil
that's
at work
Louie.
within the factory.
She said Ollie
But
too. Everyone's
warns
in
that
on it.
Catnap, the last of the remaining
Alright.
smiling
What do you mean?
critters, will
He's a
try
very
to stop
important
them
client.
at every turn.
You used it to store your things. Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
That's right.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be
Yeah, don't try and flex on me
said
ever.
you haven't.
And don't try and fly a kite higher than me, because I'm gonna win that
It's
competition.
not book.
Blake here is his
It's the book in your hand.
his hunting ground. Oh, by the way, my name is Alice. Nice to meet you.
So this book, the thing she wanted back after 50 years, was
Yes.
the dark history of her youth?
You understand?
The
You're gonna
protagonist
dance, my
then
son.
boards a sky rail,
No wonder-
which travels
So
them
excited.
directly into the
I
heart
should
of the
not look at it no
playcare,
matter what, or she'd
located
rip me to
within an
shreds.
enormous sky dome situated in a cave deep
All is
below
going
the factory
according to
above.
plan, literally.
While riding the sky rail, we hear a welcome message from Playtime co-founder and master inventor Elliot Ludwig, who recalls his grand ambitions for this
Astrology
place.
These
After having
children
spent all my
deserve
war
to
to come to
smile.
Mondstadt,
They deserve
not only
to
have I
love.
gained
And they deserve
That's-
a safe
yes.
home.
I mean, no.
Well, then
That
you'll
is
just
why it is
Stop
with
talking
enormous
about it.
pleasure
I'll
that as
just
the
have to
founder
stay
of
in Mondstadt
Playtime Co.,
temporarily.
I announce
What's that? What will I do about my astro?
about that.
Playcare, our very own on-site orphanage.
Elliot created the Playcare as an idealistic orphanage for children without a place to call home. Everything a growing child could need is found here, aside from natural light. There's a school, a playhouse, a toy store, and a counselor's office where children could speak to adults in times of need.
Will say that it was a
At the
national
top of the
investment
Playcare
fund.
stands Home Sweet Home, the orphanage building itself, where the children would retire to their beds by night after a long day of play and learning. In the center of the Playcare are a series of statues featuring the iconic smiling critters. These were smiling mascots who once had their very own TV show, as well as a line of plushies that expelled a soothing scented spray when their drawstring was pulled, helping children around the world gradually fall to sleep. However, news reports spoke of how one toy in particular, Catnap, left children with horrific nightmares, and was swiftly pulled from production.
Now, with controversy growing, Playtime Co. has announced the recall of all Catnap toys from the Smiling Critters line. His image cleared from all promotional material. But damage already done, will disappearing be that easy? The exact cause of these incidents still
We're not gonna hear this again, are we?
Only one thing appears glaringly
I love when they do
certain.
this. This is great. Thanks for keeping us out.
Not safe.
What is this called in writing? You know how someone actually told me in a comment years ago.
It seems the Catnap plush may have accidentally gone into mass production with the red smoke as its scented spray. The red smoke was a sleeping gas used on the orphans within the Playcare facility, and expelled by the living version of Catnap who resided here.
Thank you for
It was
completing.
incredibly potent and sent the children into a deep sleep. From a VHS tape found near the beginning of the
there was a magic
chapter,
laboratory
we learned that this red
monster
smoke
that sealed
will
by
certain
some
children to
specialist
hallucinate
who could
and
break
have
the seal.
vivid
I believe
nightmares,
that if
as
the
well as
astrologist
becoming
convention can
sick,
break the seal,
much to the
the owner of that
dismay of
house
their
wouldn't mind if
carers.
she's all right.
No.
Then
I want to play it real. I don't want to use no mechanical thingy bobs. I want to go only with pure skill. This is a nice spot to chill. Alright, for the kite stall. I like the Whopper flower too. It's Whopper flower or goldfish for me, but I guess we're just gonna flower king that. Hello, I forgot your name. Well, I remembered, but I just don't want to butcher it.
The scientists at the facility were using catnap and the red smoke to put the orphans under their care to sleep,
Let me see.
then conducting horrific experiments, turning them into the horrifying living toys we now encounter as we journey through the desolate factory. More on that later. Below the Smiling Critters statues is a room where Ollie is able to send keys for the protagonist to collect up so they can unlock various locations throughout the Playcare.
I passed by the
First stop is the gas production factory, where the red smoke is produced. Ollie explains that this red smoke must be diverted in order for our hero to continue their journey into the depths of the facility.
Left there in to express my thanks. I shall rent this building to
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
How about 50-50
Yes, of
then?
course.
I mean,
That's Mona's misunderstood.
Hey, you can't say that, you're biased.
I guess I don't
Mission
have
in
any
hand,
other
the
choice.
protagonist sets off to connect to the
We
power
are
grid
agreed.
within the factory
Thanks
and
for your
begin
help.
diverting the gas
Also,
to clear a path
without the
forward.
necessary
En
tools
route,
and
they
without
discover a
your
new
knowledge, but I
upgrade for
promise
their
that I'll
grab
do a
pack.
reading for you
A
first
purple
thing when I'm
prototype
ready.
hand
Business.
labeled for Grab Pack
Talk
2.0.
to
This new hand
Charlotte.
allows users to jump high in the air when making contact with purple plates. And it also allows for far greater reach, which comes in handy when trying to connect up circuits throughout this new area. Using this new upgrade,
gone as
the
well. I
protagonist
can't even
makes
talk
their
to her.
way
I
through the
want
gas
more, I want
production
more.
zone and hooks up the power.
beautiful. I love
However, after turning on the machine,
Is
the
this
power
the
cuts
Crack it
out,
out. I'm
and
doing
we are
experiments.
plunged
Oh,
into
it's
darkness.
you. Don't
Ollie
worry about
explains
me
that
fainting from
someone has
hunger.
cut the power,
In any case,
and so
I figured
instructs
I'd
the
wait till
protagonist to
tomorrow.
It's time
return
for
to
the
the
cutscene.
Playcare and enter the Home
Even
Sweet
the Tui
Home
ladies
orphanage.
popping up.
There, they can restore the power
cute.
using the
Look at that.
backup generator.
These two are so cute.
Upon entering the Home Sweet Home orphanage, our hapless hero
more
is
elegant.
inadvertently exposed to a high dosage of red smoke
I can't wait
and
to win the
finds himself
competition, guys.
trapped in a hallucinogenic nightmare. While exploring the haunting hallways of the orphanage, we come across a series of creepy radio broadcasts, which tells the story of the mangled body of a child discovered at the home of Elliot Ludwig after his passing. It is unclear whether this body was planted to deflect attention away from the nefarious goings-on at Playtime Co. and to set up Elliot Ludwig as a fall guy, or if this pioneer of children's entertainment wasn't really the sweet old man he was once portrayed as.
Been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
Oh my god, it's a demon.
You're quite mistaken.
Awakening
I
from
would
the
never
seas.
doubt the leaders of my
He's
kind.
walking on water.
So, where is your proof?
It's actually
making the actions of whoever planted this body all the more sick. We look forward to clearing his good name, both in the public eye and in the eyes of the law.
While navigating this nightmare, the protagonist periodically runs into Catnap as he stalks the halls, never attacking, but rather ominously watching their every move. Eventually, they reach a room with a VHS tape. The tape seems to be speaking directly to the protagonist, hinting that he was once a worker at the factory who is now returned to be haunted by the very inhumane experiments they once helped create.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Cujo clan. And it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the
so
They won't
allow
you as hell.
Now, this is a letter. Well, surely.
Here it is. They're gonna be eyes.
Betrayal is unforgivable. Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do.
Yeah, that got me.
At the end of this recording, a nightmare version of Huggy Wuggy crawls out of a television screen and chases the worker down. However, this was simply an illusion. After being eaten by Huggy, the protagonist awakes within the playhouse unscathed and continues onward in search of the backup generator.
Take this with you as a farewell.
Where are we? I want to win.
Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very
I don't care about the
potent
friends.
indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
I don't care about the friends we made along the way.
If you find yourself at your wit's end,
Here we come. Watch
take it
this.
out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered
it's
and
gonna
all your
rip apart,
problems
isn't
will
it?
disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me...
Cut it out, boss lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Happy Lantern Night. Happy Lantern Night.
I'm sobbing. I'm too busy sobbing to say anything. She let them loose.
It isn't long before they come across a new piece of kit. This time, a very handy item indeed, the gas mask, which allows them to navigate areas flooded with that intoxicating red smoke. Using wind-up race cars to clear debris and batteries to power up doors, the protagonist begins making their way into the depths of the orphanage.
Since you are a witness,
In one room,
suppose
they
I
discover Kissy Missy,
If it
who
turns
sits
out
on a
you've been
bed,
deceptive
cradling
in
a
this
photograph of a little girl in her paws. It seems this little girl is the child now trapped inside Kissy's bigger body, an experiment of a playcare who met a fateful end at the hands of the scientists and now lives on as a giant toy. However, unlike Huggy, Mommy, and Catnap, Kissy seems docile and does not pose a threat. We find further evidence of the experiments the scientists conducted on the orphans of the playcare when unearthing this VHS tape.
No one is
On this tape, we hear a scientist designate an experiment number to a child called Kevin, who he refers to as a subject. However, the scientist's log is interrupted by another child who questions what is going on, and then must be reassured that everything is okay.
Orders given. Orders received.
Strike!
Before lights out. You must. What's cooling out there? Folks, get in here. Cool it.
I must withdraw. Windblade!
Teach me a lesson. Get there.
Don't hold back.
Actually, I quit.
In the Home Sweet Home building, we find more and more evidence of the nefarious goings-on at Playtime Co. Giant rotating statues with inbuilt cameras that monitor the movement of the children. One-way glass windows for observing sleep patterns and changes in behavior. And sanitation stations for caring for those who had fallen ill as a result of exposure to the red smoke. Eventually, the protagonist locates the backup generator and restores power to the playcare. As they leave, they are jumped by a familiar face.
Oh, he was gonna say he just has his own child.
Didn't do anything wrong!
Dodge this!
Player guys get a chance.
Opening box of Adeptitrix. Faster.
This moment will be frozen in
Glad
time.
that Ollie could help you get this far. He's the reason we found you at all.
Quick!
You deserve an explanation. Come on.
Poppy explains that she doesn't mean them harm, but she does need their help to stop the monsters that have tortured them. She explains the monsters didn't act alone. They were driven by the influence of the mysterious entity Experiment 1006, also known as the Prototype, an entity who claimed the remains of Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs to assimilate them into its own body, absorbing their consciousness in the process. Poppy explains that the Prototype was in fact a creature who locked her away for so very long in the case where we first found her.
The Prototype knows we're coming by now.
Cool it!
Try to escape, he'll kill you before you ever reach the front door.
Yes, the hug. I was hoping for more hugs again.
God awful case for so long. You have no idea.
Show me what you've
done. Let me help you kill him. Let me help you save
It
everyone.
was all because of you giving me some time back. I can't believe it.
You killed Huggy.
Go myself.
You killed Mom. You freed me.
Say the L word.
Perfect for this.
I dare you!
Time is coming. It's the final obstacle the Prototype has placed against us. You can't escape. Keep yourself safe. Ollie will call you.
Wow, Dad, what the hell? That's actually messed up.
They're gaining the upper hand.
After descending back to the playcare with the power restored, Ollie gets back in touch to explain the whereabouts of our next destination. He sends the protagonist to the schoolhouse to turn on the backup generator there. Once inside the school, Ollie tries to warn the protagonist of an entity residing within, but his signal is cut short before he can go into
You're not gonna win
detail.
though. I'm winning
We
this
then
tight
hear a
fight.
surprisingly chipper voice call to us over the intercom.
This is Mr. Light speaking.
Diplomats
Please
for
excuse the
too long.
interruption. Students,
It
remain
appeared to
in
me
your seats until the bell has
betrayal.
rung.
The
And no going in the
Fatui may
halls
think
without
that I am
a
using you. But the
Hey.
reverse,
Like to
this
do-
splendor
recognize you?
lightning strikes
Beat up
in
Coach.
enough.
Remember,
None
you
can
used to
contend
work
with the
here.
supreme power of the Almighty.
alive.
But Master, ever
This is
since I
the
was
voice
adopted,
of
Yeah,
Mr.
dude.
Light, the last remaining teacher at the school. Mr.
Yes,
Light
the
is a
glitch.
shambling
The
doll
brilliant. I
who
don't
can
know.
only move under the cover of darkness,
I've doubted
stepping
the
forward as lights
but now
flicker
I'm
on
so I'm
and
going
off.
to tell the show
We must maintain
Russell
eye
about all
contact with
this.
this giant
Where's that?
disfigured
I
doll
was
to
stubborn
prevent
and
her from
futile.
quickly
Alright.
catching up to
Guys,
us.
Report to
wait
the
until 2 days
Shogun.
later.
As we
It's not
explore
yet.
the
Shogun
school,
is
we
at
discover a
first
series of
receiving-
notes
Nice
which
little
explain
moment
Mr.
again.
Light's tragic backstory.
diplomat
We see
from
there were
Snezh
once
Knives.
many different versions of
stories,
Mr. Light
it's kinda-
teaching within the schoolhouse.
Depending on how
She
you
refers to
put it,
them
you can
as
always
her
find it
sisters.
relatable.
Find
Like,
my
there's always a
sisters
bottom
and I to
for
learn
every
across a
story.
variety of subjects.
However, one day
I
the
think that's what
teachers
makes the
found
game so
themselves
emotional.
locked inside
But I
the
like to see.
schoolhouse,
What's interesting
and
is that
without
it's
a
a lot
food
less,
supply,
like,
they
lore
began to
involved.
starve. Without
involved.
children
It's
to
a lot less
teach,
lore
their
involved,
minds
and
wandered,
that's
and
honestly
Mr.
not a
Light
bad
became
thing per se.
unhinged.
I did like when- I
She
know
crafted
it
a
sucks,
makeshift
but I did like
weapon
when
from a
time
ruler and
was
pens
had.
to defend herself as her sisters began to turn on her. Mr. Light even gave this weapon a personality and named it Barb. Eventually, she lost her mind and believed Bob was speaking directly to her, willing her to kill the other teachers and then feed on their corpses in order to survive starvation. Now she is the last remaining soul, wandering these eerily quiet halls. We learn that it was Catnap who sealed the Delight sisters away in the schoolhouse.
Later already.
From a videotape, it is insinuated that this was because Catnap knew these teachers may harm the children of the orphanage after the outbreak at the factory occurred.
Please, where are the children? Are they in the same place as the employees?
Right.
No. Are the children safe? Yes. Oh. Can I see them? No.
Cool.
And that was it. That's all he'd tell me.
I figured.
Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
I want to win still.
After powering up the generator, Mr. Light attacks the protagonist, who must then use their wits to survive her onslaught. Eventually, after a lengthy chase, they manage to trap the cannibalistic teacher under a shutter, crushing her in the process.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know
After leaving the school, our hero emerges in a network of caves outside the Playcare Dome. Here they discover the third and final upgrade for this chapter, a flare gun. The flare gun can be used both as a way to ward off enemies, as well as lighting a path forward in particularly dark areas. Making their way through the caves, they discover a horrifying sight. Catnap stands before a shrine he has built with a prototype. In fact, this shrine may give us a rough idea of what the hideous entity actually looks like. We see Catnap worshipping the prototype as if he were a god. We learnt why this is via an ARG for hobby playtime that released ahead of Chapter 3's launch. There was once a child called Theodore Grambel. He had been selected as a potential candidate for the Bigger Bodies Initiative, the process of transferring a child's brain and nervous system into the body of a toy. The prototype befriended Theo and then tried to help him escape before he met a fateful end. Unfortunately, during their escape attempt, Theo was injured while using a grab pan. The only way for the prototype to save Theo's life was to return the boy to the scientists they were trying to escape. Unfortunately, this led little Theo to be used in their latest Bigger Bodies experiment, Catnap. As Catnap, Theodore Grambel continued to worship and idolize the prototype and became further bonded to him. This is later confirmed to us by Ollie, who seems to have knowledge of the incident.
In Catnap's side, the prototype is a superhero and has saved this place. Catnap treats him like a god, killing everyone that opposes us. Us included. And we're our characters.
A VHS tape sheds some additional light on the character of Catnap and his relationship to the prototype.
Into the frozen
We hear the voice of Head of Innovation, like Pierre, speaking directly to the creature, who it seems was kept within a prison cell beneath the playhouse when not interacting with the orphan kids.
Leave it up to me. Time to clean up.
Into the frozen void.
Nobody's gonna save you. This prison is where you belong. We'll let you out here and there to go see your kids in Playcare, but your home is here. And as for the prototype, his home is in the lab. This is your life now.
Into the
Steady as stone.
From this recording, you really get a sense of the neglect the Bigger Bodies experiment was dealt at the hands of the Playtime Co-employees responsible for their creation.
Come on, Father. Looking around, I'm finding people on my own. I'm not even looking this up. Love retainer movement might be at her own house.
The protagonist realizes that the only way out of these caves is through the playhouse, an area of the Playcare Ollie explicitly warned them not to enter. Moments after setting foot in the Playcare, it becomes obvious why, as they are ambushed by a host of miniature smiling critters, and they are not friendly. To ward off these plushy-sized predators, we must use the flare gun to send the critters scurrying back into the holes they crawl out from. After making their way through the playhouse as hordes of smiling critters give chase, the protagonist finally reaches the aforementioned prison block. Here they encounter the last remaining smiling critter from the Bigger Bodies Initiative, Dog Day, or rather what's left of it.
The prototype is
into the frozen void.
But I think my cousin
does to heretics.
just thinking it. I know. Yep. Okay, I'm actually getting where it is.
Leave it all to me.
Doc Day explains that the Operacijski angel brought to this place to save them all. This suggests that it was indeed Poppy who summoned us back to the factory years later, promising us answers to the mysterious disappearance of our co-workers. Dog Day urges the worker to leave, but at that moment, the mini critters crawl inside his skin and take hold of his body. They then use Dog Day to hunt our hero down as they flee the maze-like halls and indoor spaces of the Playhouse. We narrowly escape Dog Day thanks to the purple hand, which springs the player across a gap and into the elevator back to the surface.
Smart way to get rid of it.
Windblade! Freeze!
Yeah. You know, that's a great way to get rid of XST while being cute with it.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an assistant.
She's just happy she can get rid of it.
I'll get on that right away.
I'm seeing through you. Great.
Returning to the relative safety of the Playcare's hub, our protagonist is once again greeted by Ollie, who is able to reconnect after losing signal. Ollie explains that the final backup generator is found within the councillor's office, and so this grand building is our next destination. The councillor's office was a place where the orphans could come to speak of their troubles, and was also somewhere where they could be sneakily monitored by Playtime staff. It also seems that these offices were where the heads of each department worked from, the main base of operations, so to speak. While exploring these offices, we come across two different VHS tapes. The first is an emergency broadcast, dated August 8th, 1995, where a company-wide danger alert was issued.
At 11:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an unknown hostile force was declared present within the Playtime Company facility. Personnel are to begin enacting emergency evacuation protocols immediately.
The broadcast cuts out, and an eerie message is displayed, which reads, "Open the doors. The hour of joy has arrived."
Oh, here's another fun one.
The second recording is found in the office of Stella Graber. Longtime fans will remember that Stella took a job at Playtime Co. and quickly rose through its ranks. Starting on the toy production line, it wasn't long before Stella became a key part of a secret Bigger Bodies Initiative experiment conducted beneath the toy factory. Stella was made head of Playcare, in charge of looking after the orphans and seeing that those who didn't end up as part of her employer's inhumane experiments found good homes with potential adopters. In this chilling recording, labelled the Hartman Incident, Stella discovers that a child she had set up for adoption with potential parents ended up unavailable after being selected for testing.
I understand you want to give Jeremy that home? Yes, and we would like to adopt. Amazing! You'll be perfect for...
One is certain. It would have been an establishment rich not
What?
only in profit, but also
Well,
as if he would care about profit. I realized Shao told us where he would be. He's at the temple.
And if, as
complications. What kind of complications? I don't know. The form says
we could bring
testing.
him back wine and partake in
What
drink
does that mean?
in good company.
Tell us, what does that mean?
Miss Graber, we deserve a better explanation than that. Don't you think?
You're in charge of all this! How could you not know?
And why are we only finding out about this now?
I
Enjoy it for them.
I'm sorry.
This makes it crystal clear that not all employees at Playtime knew of the horrible experimentation being conducted on the orphans. The regular factory workers who became involved in the adoption program assumed that the children living inside the Playcare were being well looked after, with no signs of neglect. This highlights just how secretive and careful Playtime Co. were when it came to covering up evidence of their misdeeds.
Since I couldn't find them, instead I'm gonna
The protagonist eventually locates the power room, and after rewiring the electrical circuits, is able to get the backup power online. The only way back is through an area of the building filled to the brim with red smoke. And here they are attacked by Catnap, who rips off their gas mask, sending them tumbling into another nightmarish hallucination. During this hallucination, Poppy speaks over cryptic imagery, which confirms our suspicions of exactly what went down at the toy factory. The orphan experiments, the living toys that went rogue and attacked everyone, and the fact that our protagonists themselves was once a worker somehow involved in all of this, now returning to their old workplace many years later. After waking from this trance, Catnap finally addresses the player and instructs them to leave.
Don't be like that. It's great. Don't worry about it. I try.
The protagonist returns to the playcam. They hook up the final backup power inputs into the room beneath the statue.
Let's do it, boy. Together.
Then Ollie gets back in touch to send them a battery which can be used to fully charge the gas production machine and divert the red smoke, so they can descend into the prototype's lair and end this madness once and for all.
I mean, I guess it means a lot. I would have definitely looked up to see if I could still see it. Apparently not.
After heading back into the gas production factory, the protagonist attempts to slot the big battery into the power unit and finally drain the gas, blocking their path forward. Just as they do so, Catnap emerges from behind a nearby door and floods the room with smoke. This causes a hallucination, where Catnap transforms into a monstrous demon form. The protagonist quickly races over to a nearby elevator, narrowly escaping Catnap in the process. They then find themselves in a power room, where a mysterious VHS tape is waiting to be played. The contents of this tape reveal a scientist conversing with the prototype. The name of this scientist is unknown, but it does sound very much like Harley Sawyer,
He
the
is
man
very
who spearheaded the Bigger
and
Bodies
that
initiative.
power comes with a
We
high
learn that
level
the
of
prototype
responsibility.
went through vile experimentation.
However, I
at the
believe him
hands
to be
of this
someone worthy
scientist,
of
who
respect,
prodded at
independent
it
of
in
the
search
power
of
he
answers.
holds.
Ready to talk now, are you?
The Grandmaster said that I need to set higher goals for myself and strive to achieve them.
As you can make it up.
I've always had that kind of attitude, but it wasn't until I was on the expedition that I realized how serious things can become.
Isn't it like
One day,
slam poetry rap?
I met the Fatui Harbinger, known as the Captain. I can't even begin to imagine how I can deal with an opponent like him. Such powerful people are really on a level of their own.
Okay.
I'm not even remotely close.
I guess we're not that far from content at this point.
When the prototype speaks, we hear a well of different voices. This feeds into our theory that this entity is
I've
made
seen
up
him
of
in battle
collective
before,
consciousness
and oh, what a
of many
sight it
different
was.
beings. An
Perhaps
amalgamation
I'm ranked too
of
low for him
different
to notice me
souls,
right
all
now.
controlled by the original
He may
subject
not recognize
at
my
its core.
strengths yet, but one day
This original
I'll
subject
show him what I'm
is
made of.
Elliot Ludwig himself. It also seems that the prototype
Wow.
is
The
learning
ever-righteous
just as much
captain.
from the scientist,
The
as
brave and
scientist
fearless
is from
captain.
it, which
The nigh
explains how it was able
invincible
to cause
captain.
an outbreak at the
Even my
facility.
mechanical ears demand maintenance after listening to so many compliments from the members of the Fatui. Don't you think that possessing absolute righteousness is actually a latent danger? And that's without taking his great personal strength into account.
After learning this information, we run into Catnap one last time. Using the machine at the center of a power room, the worker must periodically set off steam pipes to scorch the predatory feline as he closes ground. Although not all of these catnaps are real, some are simply hallucinations, and we can actually use our flare gun to tell which is in fact the genuine article. After surviving Catnap's advances and fully powering up the machine, the protagonist overloads it with their grab pack hand. This electrifies their hand and allows them to pass the electrical current directly into Catnap as he pounces.
Right.
It's not easy
Catnap is set ablaze. He staggers to his feet, scorched and
For the
dying.
longest
And
time,
just
there
at
wasn't
that moment,
anything I
the hatch
desired.
opens from
Until the
above,
idea
and
came
the
to me to
prototype
assassinate
extends
Crucibina.
its hand.
That makes sense.
Initially,
ludicrous
Catnap is afraid.
She was a harbinger,
Quickly
famed
embraces
and
his
experienced.
master's wishes and
Nearly
surrenders
everything I
to
knew
his
about
god.
fighting was taught by
Theodore
her
and the
hand.
prototype becoming one in the process.
It appears you need only desire something with sufficient intensity, and the gods will answer.
Catnap
I
terminated,
gained.
the protagonist is finally able to head back down the elevator shaft and power up the gas production machine. With the path ahead now clear, they reunite with Poppy and Kissy in the adjacent room. Here, Poppy finally shows them what went down at the factory all of those years ago. An event that occurred on August 8th, 1995, and was known as the Hour of Joy.
Every moment of it.
Oh, really?
Went on so long.
I'm
Agonizingly
very worried. What are we gonna scream now? Ether? Something like that? I feel like Clorinda and Shenhe would be good friends.
Anything to stay alive. I remember their cries.
And I prefer to keep things bottled up.
Why is this happening?
Stop. Stop.
What are those
You guys are
things?
just too embarrassed to let loose.
Oh no, I would scream.
Senseless slaughter. That's all it really was.
Farina was shouting from the top of
He
this
killed
mountain
everyone.
Who?
The guilty, the innocent. Didn't matter.
No way.
All that death didn't fix
No
anything.
way.
Believe in your ears.
And then, once it was all over, drag those corpses down below where they'd never be found.
That she was doing it first.
Ate the bodies to stay alive. Prototype has to die for this.
Check it out.
For
No way.
everything.
What do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw it.
That reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Okay.
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
No.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Alright.
And then tell you anyway
Welcome to
after.
the humble abode of the Raiden Shogun, where now, on a weekly basis, you can beat La Senora's ass into the ground, and you can get rewards for it, which is amazing. Now, unfortunately, the boss fight isn't that amazing. The music is amazing.
Yeah, that's
but the
crazy.
problem with
Was
the
she
fight
alone?
that I have is that it leaves like a weird sort of
No.
like residue on the floor with cryo and or pyro, depending on your attacks. And unless if you have like a cracked out like Fizz Amber build to eliminate her
Fontaine
in
gang's here.
phases like super quickly. The only problem with it is that you can't really beat this
what do you
thing
think?
damageless without, say, a shield character. And you can only do it hitless, so like the attacks don't like hit you, dodge out of it really easily. But the problem with the fight is that you can't actually finish it without taking a single tick of damage unless if you have cracked out builds, which 99% of players probably don't have. And even if you activate the shield, you will still be imbued or affected by the element, whether it be pyro or cryo, which is never a good thing, especially when it comes to cryo. But yeah, before we proceed though, my friend Sunway did an amazing guide with Kaya and Lisa on the top right corner.
Yeah,
he basically
right.
built things physical and played Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah, you
and
thought Leo
also
was
super
bad, huh?
conducted with cryo and electro.
I knew it.
But for me, I'm going to be doing it differently. I'm going to be doing it with
You
Geo
made a
Traveler.
bet. Seems like a fitting gift.
Pretty much only Geo Traveler now that I think about it.
Yeah, right.
Because using pyro or cryo against
This
Senora
will be
is not a good
interesting.
idea because she has high resistance.
Just
to
what
pyro.
will we come
So
across
that's
this time?
about it, really.
Ready when you
So let's
are.
look at my gear.
I'm
My
Yeah, it's
gear
called
is
winning,
consisting
just
of
like me
fillet
with the
blade,
kite
because
things that
most
I
people
lost.
don't
You
have
taking
such
me
desire
out?
if you haven't played before 1.2.
What kind of
Just
business
what
do you
will we
want?
come across this time?
Came out in 1.2. And she's built actually very well, but I will be reasoning this with her boss fight is kind
How
of
did
just
I
an
read
HP
this
tank.
meme before it even happened?
So I'm going to be keeping my good
T,
artifacts
buy
on
10 bucks and
because
get
I
half
don't want
off?
the viewer to be watching this video for about
Ah,
15
you've been
minutes,
scammed.
seeing me do the same thing over and over again. It's just for this. Okay, so here we are in front of La Senora. She is staring at us. Maybe she likes us. I don't know.
You bought 20
so either
for
you can approach the
75
child
off, huh?
slowly, or you can shoot her with something such as an arrow. But otherwise, only other thing I kind of want to mention is that you can eat food. Don't forget, you can always eat food in domains like this. And for me, I'm not going to for the sake of being realistic because I don't want to overpower myself. But when it comes to anyone else, the casual player, the average player, take advantage of the fact that she addresses you and allows you to eat in front of her. But yeah, I'm just going to shoot her in the head real quick and run at her.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
But anyway, she'll always start the fight with these two. She'll shoot things at you, and then heal. I'm just gonna drop a rock on her. I'm gonna bait out these little.
We did come here from Huta. Let's see. I had a reason.
Run away from her. She will kill. Hit you with Raya when it comes to this. Watch for that. That will explode later and leave Raya as well. And the only way to avoid that is sort of just stay around one of these things, which by the way clears. That will clear the cryo. Here, let me show you.
Deal.
See the residue is annoying? But yeah, so this will clear that cryo, and then drop another rock on her.
Alright.
She'll always throw 5 at you when it comes to that, if you're too far away.
Really?
This one away
That's so much emo, and
see how there's so much residue on it?
hanging out more.
It's really annoying.
This is so
I'm
odd.
just going to finish this phase. Alright, so now she is going to be in the middle, and this is why we have Amber and Xiangling. Bring out the bursts, melt her away, robot, and look around for the moth. There it is. There's one. And once you take the moth, you can hit her real quick and do more damage, and you just let Xiangling do the rest of the melting. Or just use Amber and shoot more arrows.
Sometimes it's fun to just scream. Any Farina's
so that's phase 1
there's
done.
a goat in the team. The
Now
goat team.
you're going to be hitting
Get it.
phase
I
2.
see
And
them.
it's
They're
arguably
hanging
easier
out.
than
No
phase 1
way.
Because all you need to do is
Wait,
dodge
really? This is the least expected interaction I've ever seen in my life.
And just
So I guess
do
we
the
do
same
get
thing
some
over
arc
and over
on.
again. And it's very easy to dodge. Just don't dodge too early.
Shut up.
Otherwise she might hit you. And once 33% of her HP is depleted, she'll run away from you and like turn into this thing, which is kind of annoying. So this, she leaves Pyro on the floor, so be careful. And this is where you want to make sure that you aren't treading onto the Pyro because it does damage.
I still want to get cake too.
And these will help against the accumulation. So this will, she'll just send a bunch of things at you. And then she'll send that big sphere, whatever the hell that is. I'm going to activate the shield again, probably get hit. I'm just going to repeat the process. But the problem is here, is that you can see that unless if I manage to break that hydro seal here, which you saw, it doesn't clear the floor of the pyro, so you just get damaged over time, which is very, very annoying. Oh, look at that meteors. Very nice. Alright, very cool, Senor. I'm just going to drop another rock on you. Ooh. Yeah, be careful.
That's your pronounce it. Okay, deal. Shake my hand.
So, once you get a turn, yep. So around like 30%, 25%,
is talking.
she will turn into a tornado.
The arts.
I would suggest sticking to a corner. This.
Then I vote for Hustler Tower.
And if she does, just walk away from me.
I like Hustler Tower.
I'm just going to activate this to eliminate the hydro on the floor, as you see here. And the rest is just simple. Reactivate. And wait for her to just...
You didn't get them, although you did definitely try to jump scare.
Alright, I'm just gonna shield.
Yeah.
Stay next to her. And... This should be it. Real quick, there was one particular move that she did not do.
What is the entirety of Fontaine doing in this?
And it only triggers, I think, when you're like a reasonable distance away from her. I'll show you that right now.
I have keenly felt the passage of time since our last meeting. So many chums all in one place. No,
and if you can see right now, even though I took some damage from like 1 or 2 hits, you can tell that the passive DPS from the pyro accumulation is actually really, really bad on me. I'm actually quite built for world level 6, and I just fought a level 70 system, which is actually just kind of a pushover. But even with my artifacts, you can tell that I took a lot of damage. So I would suggest, you know, just being careful and making sure that you learn how to dodge her attacks. It did take me like around 30 minutes to kind of get choreographed real quick, but what you saw is what you got, and every fight is going to be more or less the same.
Bongos, come on, man.
So yeah, that's kind of it. So be careful when it comes to La Senora, and I actually won't be redeeming this because currently I don't plan on getting my Raiden past level 70. Speaking of which, make sure you never call the Raiden Shogun Ball all, and if you play the Archon quest, you'll know why. But I won't go much further in detail.
This is actually shocking.
That's about it. That is the finished version of this guide, and for the next segment, I'll just be completing it with Eula to show off what an overpowered combo can be. But otherwise, that is it for this fight. I do hope that you will now have less trouble beating her, and again, check the top right corner for Sunway's guide on it with Kaya and Lisa. But otherwise, that's about it. Hats off to you, and good luck fighting her.
Nah. I know.
Solidify.
He's a nice guy.
Fire hazard.
Ayah. Yes. But
solidify.
Yeah.
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Hey, Hustler Hotel, pay up, Paimon. Pay up! Do you hear that, Paimon? She's Hotel's esteemed client.
Stabilize.
Alright then, Puss in Boots. Oh, nothing. Paimon's idea.
This is order.
Beg for mercy.
You know me. Tour guide bongles.
Solidify.
Don't say, oh, that also happened, because then she's gonna scam me out of 3 bowls of food.
That's the case.
Not every
L.
wound will heal. Vengeance will be mine.
Okay, what happened first, though? Yeah, but that's not difficult to guess that Zhongli would teach someone something. That's all the man does. Fine, keep your stash then. I am.
A witch.
Me?
Shut up.
Yeah, but you what? That's a scam. You eat way more than me.
Rack and ruin.
Yeah. But what? Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, I thought you wanted to pay for it. I was like, what? I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want. What? Why? Why would you pay me for that?
Solidify.
I'm not sure either. Oh no.
Solidify.
What? No. Her cat.
Never.
No, they're organizing something. It's not a funeral. No. What is it like? It isn't, but you could tell by how she talked about it, it wasn't that bad.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
Yeah, good point.
Missy Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my family.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue.
Oh no.
The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep on even now.
No, not you.
Anyway, that's not the point.
Hey, you brought it up.
Now that Fontane's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time we enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
No, dude, I make these all the time, but even I wouldn't make one this bad. You might even call it a breath of fresh terror.
Hey!
Really?
I'll have to remember that for my map poster.
Your standard is even lower than mine. Did you guys decide to split and meet in the middle?
Well, not exactly.
I can't understand why they're both here then.
My original plan was to just
Okay, there you go.
enjoy the sights.
Yeah.
But then I ran into Miss Hotel and Mr. Johnny, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
Yeah, this world is full of quinky dinks.
It was a fated meeting.
Yes, fated.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. It's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Who? Ner. Ner.
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
Yeah, I was Ner.
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
I saw Navi at Gorand earlier.
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on.
You're right. It is actually good. You have to have run about your encounter with Navi on the top of the mountain. One look at the pitiful expression on Farin's face is enough to convince you to leave out the part about the shouting. Right. I don't think so either.
Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble.
And I eat macaroni every day.
He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's exactly what he asked.
Suspicious.
This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all. Do you think Ner and Zhongli know about each other? Zhongli did.
Of course.
Oh.
I'm also a guide of sorts, you know.
Yeah, the guide to death.
I also have a great sense of direction.
Right.
But speaking of your friend,
Yeah.
does he?
No, he doesn't.
He was stiff as a board and way too polite.
How about bombs?
Never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me. All in all, he was only here for half a day.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when I take half a day off, I also feel like it's a holiday.
This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Yes.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Right.
Is that so?
He knows.
You didn't see him yet?
He knows.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, dude, I really want to see them interact.
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to make some tea for them.
That's very kind.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy.
I know.
I actually think you two would have hit it off.
I know.
Is that so?
He was just looking away thinking about the beautiful life. Judging by Zhongli's acting and taking into consideration Ner's true identity, he knows. Could Zhongli been avoiding him on purpose? Yes. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking. Don't even. Oh, I see. Sure. It is what it is. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't
yet. Right? Yet.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
Mm-hmm. Because you definitely don't know each other yet.
That's right.
I have a certain charm about me. I'm good with people.
Certainly true.
Thanks.
That reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neverland until you see a bit.
Really? Okay.
Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days.
You don't know.
You should keep yourself cool all the time.
You don't know.
Even clams open their shells to let
I
him
see
touch
the
water
chest.
every once in a while, right?
Yeah, you're right.
If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request.
The thing is, the work just stacks up.
Since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
The entirety of Fontaine. He's the fair and impartial Iudex of Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine.
before.
Yeah, whatever.
In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. It also includes knowing when and to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of guns.
Alright then, Hutab.
If I remember correctly, he's already several years old.
Yup.
You're correct, Miss Hutab.
Hey, look at them!
Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
They're our besties! I love them. Dude, it has so many characters I love in this arc. Take your time, by the way. We don't have all day.
I saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Let me think about it. No. No, turn around and leave, please.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the traveler in this arena is a friend of mine.
And you've been hustled.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Yep. Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hutab's eyes light up when she hears about Corinne's profession. But a quick explanation from Farina and Navia seems to dispel some of her more misguided ideas. Oh, another cutscene? No way.
It's getting late.
Yep.
If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Go on a raft.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Tag along.
Oh, yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Cute.
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. You're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
But you're friends.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
I know.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those stories.
Time to head home with them.
8 paths
Oh
converge
no.
in a wood.
Oh no.
Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it slow. What is its secret?
I don't know.
What could it mean?
Death.
In this wood, where mystery screams.
We never scream here.
My dear damsels, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So this
Rita.
is more like... What was that?
The golden house is set.
Let's go through.
Yes.
None may go in and out.
Check this out. Want to see Finley
Yes.
up close, guys? Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to another video about Indigo Park. Now, before you watch this, if you haven't watched my original playthrough, go watch that now. There's going to be a ton of spoilers in this, and I don't think you want it spoiled because this is a really good horror game and going to be a horror series, and you're going to want to watch it without me cutting from piece to piece and enjoy the game as it's meant to be played. Now, for those of you who watched it, we missed some stuff. A lot of stuff. We're gonna check a lot of it out today. Some secrets that either went too fast or I absolutely completely missed because they were going on behind me. And obviously the first one is right behind this logo here. It's like the Piggy menu, if you remember all the way back when just Piggy is standing in the hallway looking at us in the dark with the glowing eyes. And this is Molly Macaw that we now know is the Huggy Wuggy of Indigo Park Chapter 1. Now, when we start a new game, this really good animation comes on and it just goes, and we can't quite pause it and catch all of the little things. Like, first of all, like I didn't even catch it before. Isaac Indigo is the creator of Indigo Park. That's why it's called Indigo. It has nothing to do with the color. However, I learned a thing or two from Poppy Playtime, and usually these right here are actual movies that we can open up and pause and play. Okay, so in the very beginning, it's just like the introduction to Indigo Park, created by Isaac Indigo, the Walt Disney of Indigo Park, named it after himself, just like Disney World. And there's not a lot interesting here until this starts to zoom out. Then we get to see our backstory. So the backstory, I think, yeah, it's our backstory, right? We're watching this video of the creation of Indigo Park, and we've got like a chat session going on here. We've got like can't miss experiences. So we've got our web browser pulled up with Indigo Park here during the day, which would be nice. Now, right, so we've got a camera sitting here, which is interesting. We've got a. This might be like the developer's dogs for Easter eggs there, but this is where it gets interesting because this will get clear. This is blurry, but I think we get a close-up shot. We were unable to pause it and read everything. Okay, so I think right here, this is us.
Yeah.
May not be, but I think it is. I think this is the protagonist, the character that we play as. Now we're watching here, and it goes straight up. We got Molly McCaw. Oh, I didn't even notice that because I was just trying to take it all in and figure out what was going on. Mom's favorite, and we do know that because of the collectible items that we got. It is she is Mom's favorite character. And here's Molly flying the plane and not crashing. I feel like, oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is us, okay? So we are E-Ensign. That's our username on whatever this Harmony program is. And it says, hey, Laura,
that's what
I'm doing another search this weekend. Want to come with me? L Sparks53 is Laura. And she said, what is it? The last few times I've gone with you have sucked. LMAO. Remember that old theme park we went to as kids, Indigo Park? Yeah, I kind of forgot about that place. Been closed for a while, right? How would you even get in? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not even gonna bring my equipment, so probably not the camera. There's a few things else that maybe we should have brought with us. Jump a fence or something? We've done worse. What are you guys doing? Breaking and entering.
If I didn't know
Jumping
this
a
was
fence
tense, have
is
you
not as
learned?
bad as the other things that they've done.
The right to
well,
punish
just be
Ina's
careful.
humans for their
I'm gonna
crimes
pass
is
on
mine
this.
alone.
If you can get in,
Then I
I'll
apologize.
go with you to help
I know.
record some
Don't
other
go
time.
thinking I'm
looking it up now, and
surprised.
there's no info online about it. Probably swarming with
Stop
cops,
talking.
too.
They were nobody. Is that not the
isn't
good
true.
almighty
I mean,
show?
there isn't any. Yes, there aren't any cops around
That's
at all,
ancient
because
history.
probably in a
The
few,
Tsaritsa and these other mundane details.
But she knows
know
that we're
what it's
here.
worth.
That might
Before
mean that
you
she's
go
going to join
charging
us
into
later
it,
on
I'm
if
not
you've been
sure
missing
I
for a while,
challenge
or
No
we're never going to
Proceed.
see her. Maybe she'll
My,
be here
you're
to save
full
us.
of-
I
I'll
guess
admit that
we'll find
you
out. Check it out.
are
Maybe we can go
aware.
together next week.
That's
Just be careful.
insane.
Ed, there we go. I got all the way to the end before I realized that is our name. Our
A
name
lesson
is
on
Ed. I
harbinger
don't want
power
to
and
be paying your bail,
elegance.
so all she's worried about is
As you
us,
wish.
Ed getting caught by the cops. So Ed and Laura are the adventurers. So, and they've done some questionable things. Oh, look at this. It says message at Laura the Gamer of the Valley, maybe? Oh, yeah, look, it kind of changes. Laura's
Frozen boy.
Who's out? Stop.
Her name is Laura. And what are the notes? Indigo Park left to something. Highlights.
funny
Why
guy.
did it close? What is left? Is it still there? Will it?
So sorry.
Those are notes. Yeah, so this is us, I assume. Right here, this really quick. This is a equipment that maybe it is that camera. It's really low quality.
It's a good night, Sean.
Put it on a potato sort of thing. October 7th.
Into the frozen void.
Here, 7:23 p.m. And it's got like a bunch of do not enters.
Out of mind, out of
This
sight.
is not a park entrance. Oceanic Odyssey. Dodge this.
It's that stuff.
Come meet Finley at the Oceanic Odyssey.
You're a little
We have
silly guy,
something
I would say.
that we can see about Finley that you
girlies.
kind of have to play back. Gave a little bit. We'll get there.
Look into the frozen void. Wind blade. Into the frozen void.
A little bit too blurry to see. We do have a map. Is
Faster?
there anywhere part of New
Okay,
York
faster.
out here? Not sure why that's
Steady as
It's just a map of the northeastern United States. Well, actually down here, it's all the way down here. Actually, we'll from Mexico. It's in the U.S. somewhere. Okay, here we go with, this is, does it say Bud? Cool it. No, it's
Into the frozen void.
Indigo Park discovered
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me.
So their website is actually still
Harbinger
taking
power has become burdensome.
isn't open.
I am.
I will
With them
manifest my
having one of
destiny
these,
anew.
Await my emergence and
Are you
tremble,
staying
traveler.
in an Indigo Resort?
You have reason
hotels.
to
So
be
they have hotels. And we want the dining plan. Okay, that's
Leave it up to
so
me.
one thing about this, just like quick note about timing, the Indigo Park
Here it comes.
Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
probably been closed less than, I would say less than 20 years. Probably somewhere.
The pale flame smolders.
What do you mean?
We don't know. We got Bird Up Soda. Here we go. Here we go. There's the date right there. October 22nd. Tired of this 2015. That's the first actual date reference you can see here. See what? Look at that. I said in the 2010s, and look at that. Bam. So it closed 9 years ago, assuming that we are in a current timeline. I think newspapers cost more than 98 cents. Local parks sudden closure. Indigo Park suddenly evacuated. Still waiting on information from the authorities. Turn to page 2. Does it say anything about where this is? We do have like a CDR that someone pirated somewhere. Okay, and then 2147. So it took us about 2 hours to get here, right? Because this is 9:45 and this was at 7:23, so almost 2.5 hours, right? At 9:45, again, this could be 2024, but we don't really know. We are entering through
To
here,
frozen
and we are in
shell
the bar
and
now.
witness my suffering.
I know everything turns at our pace, but here we're
Fires of
headlights,
sin
we are in
and
a car.
retribution. Your
We've got
soul will
Rambly
be
here,
incinerated.
and avoid the lion, the Wrangler entrance. So I thought, when I was playing it, that Wrangler still. I was gonna say, I thought that Wranglers were cool. Yes, still could be. What's the entrance for employees? Free. Okay, and then we've got a Rambly figurine. Oh, and we got Nice. The same thing. Cool it. Oh, wow, it's just flashing through. That's why it went so fast. I'm like, what? It's flashing everything. I can't see anything. And yeah. Obviously, because Molly McCaw. Oh, that's the end. We can't watch that yet. Although there is an actual.
Oh, you're gonna be tired.
I knew there were gonna be hooked by. We can do that at the
As a
end. Let's
dutiful
play through
maid
the game a
would.
little bit here. There's actually something right here in the beginning that's hidden that you can't actually see right behind this dumpster.
You got it on the soul.
Who dares call me a witch?
Yeah, so there we go. So if you go back here, it is really dark, but yeah, there's this little like robot dude.
I'm gonna see.
Let me see if I can brighten this up a bit. Okay, a little bit. So yeah, this is
Faster?
like it's some sort of
Okay,
like
faster.
Iron Man looking robot figure.
I must leave
Not
no.
sure what the reference is. He's not very
Embrace
tall,
your searing reckoning.
but he's hidden back here.
Immolation.
And I don't know.
Cherished agony.
This looks like he's got the
feel it?
like Indigo Park logo. No, that's actually the Unreal logo, which is the game engine. Anyway, let's get back. Just so we can see anything in the shadows that we normally wouldn't see. Now that the game actually does that. It has. I had thought originally when I played it that noise was triggering some sort of event. Oh yeah, but it's not. Not necessarily. There are a couple
Embrace
of
your
other
searing
things.
reckoning.
Yeah, but it's not quite rendered yet. Ferris wheel here, and also this.
Wonderful.
And I'm not sure this will stay.
Not
this
every
way.
wound will
Maybe it'll
heal.
get brighter. You can kind of
Not
see
even
it.
ashes
Yeah,
will remain.
like that. You see the tub. It actually says, I've seen other people brighten this a little smarter. It literally says, "Hi YouTube."
Doesn't look
He's a YouTuber. He knows what YouTubers like us do. But we want to find out more. So he's just saying hi. Actually, don't like it, right? Kind of like
I really like that.
It's a little bad. Right. So,
yes.
Here we meet Rambly for the first time. Yep. And this is the same poster we saw.
It's funny.
Oh, you know, we should look up how long.
Not every wound will heal.
And tell us what the actual date is, right? 2,920 days. That is almost exactly 8. It's a little over 8 years. And if the park closed in 2015, I assume there were no guests until now, which would make this actually October of 2023.
So what's the
makes
verdict?
sense. I mean, you know, we just had October. We haven't had it yet this year, so this is last year. It is set in
Sacred name,
present.
fortune
Today,
preserver.
Saturday, October 7th, 2023. Charge guest the Saturday pricing indicated in your bookie Wrangler. Thanks. So, we are a Wrangler, which is an employee. We come in
Leave it
this
up to
Wrangler
me.
area as I had said. We cannot mark in here.
Incredible the thing.
Bro, I'm a Wrangler! Okay, so... Looks like there's something in there. That's not a reflection. But he said that he didn't recognize our face. I've been here before. We definitely have.
What's half the story from Target?
Maybe they lost the database.
I must leave no stone unturned.
So like,
Wheel of life.
acting like using their voice and how they see it all the time.
So well, it's a bunch of bricks and stuff. I guess it's not as interesting as I made it out to be.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
But yeah, this is
Not every
caved
wound
in,
will
and
heal.
This area is fully rendered through the window, even though you're not supposed to. And you can see through there. It's a pretty cool filter. Hey, there we go.
Disappear.
Oh look, this isn't even open yet. Okay. This like slows speedrunners down, you know? Okay. Yep. Hey, there it goes. So when does this one close?
Not every wound will heal.
Okay, so
that's so cool. It's like a dragon ladder.
Steady as.
Oh wow, what a big. I don't know how to pronounce
it falls down. So that's why when you come in, you don't actually see it.
Well, the joke is it's half dragon monument.
Oh wow, that is. I'm sorry, I'm burning.
Time to clean up.
It's amazing. Look at how the matches are set.
It is super bright.
Oh no.
Now,
this is fine. Just catching up with a buddy.
Put a corner now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is a thing I didn't. Like, everyone seems to be pointing this out in videos, but I didn't look that closely at it. But it is kind of cool. These are all of the characters current characters that have been introduced. Obviously,
did I accept? Thank you.
I must leave no stone.
All the characters
want to be sealed.
Now, there's something I missed here, and it has to do with the statue of Rambly and Isaac, the founder.
It was my honor to serve you.
But there's something different about this.
You know,
see his head looking at me here? He goes this way, he watches me. Smell that armpit, huh? It's the Huggy Wuggy statue of the park, and it watches you. Now, this part right here, I feel like was just, well, let's see if there was an update to this game, so let's see if it does anything. What should happen here? You do hear something, but I feel like, yeah, so this somehow...
There it is.
Come, put up a
No
fight.
way. That's
and what I think should happen. When that happens, now we're stuck.
They don't work.
But I feel like they should make the screen shake a little bit, so it gives you a better idea.
Spontaneous decision, a spontaneous outing. This whole deception. However,
Not every wound will heal.
Now I do know that
Not even ashes will remain.
So at one point in like a development version of this game, there was a
Don't get frostbite.
Doesn't flush.
Same to you, nerd.
But yeah, behind one of the stalls was a Rambly.
Well, I want to go back to League still
Actually,
dude, this final part had so many. That's nuts.
Yeah, see, not there anymore. It's just a regular
everybody.
one. And yeah, I could fly
once
through
more.
it. But
What an
you can
incredible
actually
part this whole thing was. It's
collectible.
very
Now
cool.
all of the collectibles do have like voice prompts and also lore in them. I encourage you to check out the previous video to find all those, because those are secrets I did not miss. Alright, so this is where we see
I like
the
what
vault
happens
of
if
that
obviously
You strike me, I will make sure.
But I really enjoyed it, and I love the interactions with
The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma.
So, yeah, before she
Stop.
spawned.
Happy lunch
I
tonight.
order you.
Look at a wonderful
And
dinner
you.
around that corner,
and we'll
you
have
can
a
see her
wonderful one from here
still
on out.
looking at us,
Filthy
her claws
rats.
scraping
All of you.
the wood there. It's still pretty dark. There we go. That might actually work. That means I actually get to see a little bit of work here. Oh wow, that's right in your face. She does have the goggles down. I don't know if the goggles
are the enemy
anything,
of eternity.
Anything. Yeah, there we go. We got our whole body there. So she's backing up with her
as the
talons.
victor, I acknowledge your honor.
It's interesting. She is not just
Therefore,
a macaw.
I shall allow you to
because
leave
macaws
Tenchukaku alive.
only have claws on their legs. Their wings don't have hands and claws. And you can see she does, and they're bloody, just like her beak and her bloodshot glowing eyes. She's obviously modified. But why would you create an animatronic? Because we assume that she is, or maybe not. I don't know if she's an animatronic, because when the thing happens, we don't see any endoskeleton of any kind. She's actually biological, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I hate how he calls me old. Right, okay, so during this train ride, I also missed a few things. She is, yeah, but she's actually right there. Okay. So she, same exact thing as we saw before. She's watching us again. Now, the thing is, she starts to get more stealthy in the next train stop. Right here, and you can kind of hear it. This is actually backwards. Even when you spin it backwards, it's still really difficult to understand. So we don't need to do that. It's just a bunch of gibberish, but it talks about the part itself. Right, so right here, that's what we needed to see. You see Rambly and Lloyd. They look happy, they're smiling, they are friends. That's a backstory. They don't like each other anymore, or at least Rambly doesn't like Lloyd. We don't know why. They used to be friends, and now they are. Now you might think, who cares?
That's the end?
It actually might have something to do with the lore, since he seems to be friends with all of the other characters, even after all this time. No, but Lloyd. Oh, this is way more than that other video. Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome back to Lloyd. Do that again, Molly. So this, but I missed, I believe, the animatronic version of her that was originally created. I don't even think I've seen not the one that but you guys loved the last video. I cannot believe how insane the response has been on that video, and I thank you guys so much. But like this one, but if you've not seen that one, go check it out. That we see because as we go through this one, you'll probably wonder how I know so much about the game already, and it won't be my initial reaction to some of the jump scares, the characters, okay, now, etc. Go check that one out. You probably have already been watching this. During this whole thing, or not already, but you're watching. We're going to start by loading the game, guys. I wonder how and his prestigious. May have to play it rolling in the honors. Alright, so yeah, we gotta start it here. So yes, we're gonna start a new game and play through all the way. I know that's totally missed that one. She's so silent about it. I wish there was like breathing that could really like if you everything and just right there. Tables go missing. That's about tables go missing. More exciting, but something we missed. It's different. But right, okay, so now again, if you hadn't seen it, okay, so let's grab this. Right, so we can go check out. Okay, we're not gonna do that in this video. There's something you can do.
There will always be those who dare to breathe the lightning's glow.
I think it's gone because maybe. If this video does really well, then I'll do one more with this jumbo josh underneath all of this. Okay, let's head out here. We know exactly where we're going. So real quick, no more jumping off the edges. One of the things also, you can pause the video and read that part out. That note is just like introducing the game and the situation. You're on it. See where that place where you can actually get on when this one inside. People like, you missed it, but I didn't. There he is. Hey, buddy. So here's like that. I should get all. That's it. So I had already seen that part. Like I went like this.
this and then look back
down,
there, but not
down.
Yeah, actually not forever.
Not
entirely
constructed until you get
okay.
Inbounds area.
Let's do
here.
Okay.
Now wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It isn't rendered.
Well, we can't.
Until we go into it, until that area unlocks.
Hey,
so this would be Lloyd's stage. Why does it have a seat? Why is this?
Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your
Let's look inside the clock. Maybe we can see why the hands are going like this.
Not so. Only the vision hunter. The Fatui's actions thus far do not.
I'm jumping up and down like I'm on a trampoline. Now, see this? There are two functions of your inventory.
There seems to be.
So one, you can look at the
I won't insist that you comprehend me.
By the way, we also
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, you're looking.
Talk about it in the door close behind me.
So be it.
But yes, if you look at them, it tells you your memories.
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity?
My mom took us part your summer, one summer. Her favorite was always Molly. Come free. This was my revenge play. Caesar, so maybe it's not enough.
As a good night should.
Yeah, click on it.
Wheel of life. Evasion is futile. Orders received.
You want to see all of those? Go ahead and watch my
Wind blade. Okay, so
now we're loading.
So these
Lloyd's
case
stage,
updates, I was reading all of these, and I wasn't paying
actually
a lot of attention to the case number. So case number 6 is Alias the Devil. I think that it is talking about
without triggering him, because the
kind of is like the red devil. He's got like the horns.
The player's not actually moving, so we don't actually.
Still,
cool.
You know what I mean?
You can actually see him sleeping.
From the land of eternity.
I want to make sure I get all of the little
looks. He made like a sleeping animation.
Bobby. We all know his tail.
Press the
I never actually.
Anyway, look at it. He's got our toy. He's even breathing a little bit.
And I wanted to like customize it better. Also see the
Lloyd is sleeping.
Cool hat. Well, that's the cool hat. So that's the hat you get for beating it. I think. Convert on it.
Frostbite.
Push your luck. I need to do the thing.
He straight up disappears when he gets muted. I thought he might actually run back.
I'm good, dude. I know what's good.
Now, there is something that we missed down here, and I'm not sure the significance of it.
I wanted to make mine.
We get the microphone.
So if I
went that way
6 out of
the
8,
red light, and also
rambling. Oh yeah, that is it. So these are all ones like a couple of them like glasses. Maybe that's it.
Leave it up to me.
Sure. Supposedly, the fact that I put classic look cool it. Okay. Look at that. Right over here. Oh, where's my stealth throw?
As you can see,
so you put classic.
With the piano.
It makes the remote or it makes it just not take on any skin or color. There's the glasses.
I don't
know if I got the glasses. Can you come down here, dude?
But
yeah,
there's
got
to be a reason for this.
There we go. There's the aviators. I don't know, man. I want the Avila bird on top.
And it goes on for a while.
Avila bird beanie. I think that's the one you get for beating it. Yeah, but if I put classic, it does that. If I turn that off, I actually like the remote regular though. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Look at my stealth drone, dude. Alright, that's way cooler.
So yeah, that's something we totally missed. Something fully interactable in the first game or the first run.
Anyway,
although
what are we doing?
Most
okay, so yeah, the whole point of this video.
They did a good job of guiding us on where it was.
This
door
right
is.
here.
Pause.
So this key card.
Hey, buddy.
You don't find it anywhere in the game in the normal gameplay. I played through the whole thing. Now I did get a tape that we didn't watch.
Yeah,
so we're gonna watch
fully
that
rendered.
Here.
Or is it just your head?
But
yeah, no, he's fully rendered tail and everything.
Now,
well, that's kind of
I know some people hack game files.
There he goes, and then he's probably gonna run off.
Use like
how far does he go?
Like a mod, basically, to fly through this whole game. And I know where the key card is, and you can get it if you fly through some walls.
Bro comes out of nowhere. This was way scarier than the first time I did it.
Actual gameplay, no mods required.
Plays it
right way.
Is he fully rendered here
to get this card and find out?
Now I've got like everything like tweaked up with like
you don't
high
enter
settings,
this
so it doesn't
gameplay.
It's
gotta be a secret.
But I think that like him coming out like that, if
you were gonna have to play like
as quickly as I just did,
the whole game basically to get there, and then probably find out that I'm wrong. Oh, you need to go here, dude.
Okay, so let's see.
He doesn't scream or anything. So
okay,
he's fine.
This is
I felt really bad about things the last time I played this, but I don't think you're supposed to feel bad for him, even though kind of makes you feel bad.
These chairs around.
We hear him out there. I don't know if we can see him. Is he actually like wandering out there? Let's see if we can get a little more light and see if we actually. Oh, he is there. Look at that. I mean, it's very hard to see, but he is actually marching around. Can he can't catch us though, right? He just makes the noise. All right, and then here, can we actually see him coming? No, it spins you.
Dude, I don't
Look how strong we are, by the way. I think that's why we're able to fight him off.
I did it.
What?
Gosh,
I don't really know. It almost seems like our magic man. He saw it, and it made him flinch away.
He's gonna tell us about that amazing keycard.
I still don't know what happened.
In every corner.
Oh, did I don't think I could catch her. There
Nab
she was
Nab.
again.
That's where we found out his name.
By the way, yeah, she's completely.
And I don't know, maybe that's what's behind that door.
But yeah, just another
we
of those
see Sheriff
pop-in
Toadster
appearances,
in
and
the
that
family
one,
portrait
like,
up there and
basically
here.
We
don't see him in the game at all.
Now there is like an Easter egg in here, and I don't think it's required.
That's what's
for us
really
to
weird
do
is
this.
because like
part of the game you can actually explore the game with the camera.
Like 3 monsters. That's pretty smiley.
I can do that. Oh look, yeah, you can.
So,
you
but
can
we
like
don't
spin
see
all
him
the
at
way
all.
around. Yeah, so you can look
It's weird,
at different
right?
areas. It is
Super
like
weird.
semi 3D.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
you can see with the
grab
like
this.
scrolling that it is actually a 3D game. Now you don't have to beat it.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
We don't need that collectible
How do you make
item,
this
but it is like a cool Princess
so I want
Quest type.
So last time I made this
video game within a game.
I don't know if I can
always
do
love
it.
those.
Maybe I'll show the cross planes.
The Vision Hut depicts the Fatoui's actions thus far. Individual, what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted. Traveler, there seems to be. So, I won't insist that.
Actually,
That's right.
but you can't.
I'm surprised
You
anyway.
just see all the broken. You just see the broken ride. You don't see the one that she crashed in with.
So
now, there's
weird.
one thing about Rambly that I really do like. It
right.
is the basically the quality of this card that activates the it is to guide you and sort of push you along. But I like better.
Yeah, I didn't talk about it.
This part, but Pink is alive. Blue is free. It is follow the arrow.
Fortune
Blue, and then the pink one to do the lights.
You are never going to get
And you probably make a mistake. All right, let's see if we can make this thing go fast. Let's see. Come on, Joan. Come on. Did not catch
when it
that
comes
before.
I love that thing, dude. When it comes from that far away,
that's how you know she's
so good.
I did hear the footstep, but I didn't see her run past me before, and she's setting herself up now in this slot. Oh, yeah. We have to play the tank. Right.
Strike dead. So
Slide now. I want to see fight. You see what I'm saying? The devil is red, and my hands here on blocks are just important stuff. I thought she was blocking the way. Oh yeah, look at her. She goes all the way back in here. Let's see.
And then, okay, so I wonder if there's another way. You just stopped coming out of this game. I plan to stick up on you.
So, backing her
when
way
we pick up this
I'll catch up.
More of
it says
so we were supposed to actually follow her if we just don't. I played this the first time, and if she doesn't trigger like the whole next level, I got scared and triggered that. So the alarm because I thought she would work. So I missed. Okay, so I didn't fall down this either. For a reason.
Don't want to be sealed.
I wonder if I can like pick up the paper.
So wait, where does this go?
No, you can't get out of it. No matter what you press. I tried pressing everything. I was like, clicking my mouse, and like nothing got
Push your luck. Let's see if the
as you saw at the beginning, I got rid of that note. Once you pick up that note, it triggers this event.
Let's see if
no
it's
way.
the same. Free. It was Star.
Instabilities will be removed.
This one was Star.
That was unexpected.
Oh, I think it's the same. I think it's the same. Because I know star, triangle, star, maybe circle, maybe
not that bad.
square. I think it was circle.
I mean, it was really obvious.
But, like, it was
but
definitely not a
mechanic that
the triangle or star.
I am a disgrace.
So that's well, that takes inspiration from Playtime Chapter 3. It's almost the same. Oops. Anyway.
Wait, do I have inventory? So now we're gonna get the chase.
I went way too fast. I wanted to see what the case number was and what it was called.
She's derpy when she walks. I mean, she walks like a like a bird. But look, oh, she Naruto runs. No way. Yo, look at that. Look at the arms. They had to have done that on purpose because, like, I mean, I guess for her to also fit, but I mean, if she was trying to catch you, wouldn't she put her front talons, her hands? Birds don't have front talons, but you know what I mean. Forward, right? She wouldn't Naruto run. Okay, let's see. I want to see what she actually does during the jump scare. Do her like wings come forward when she does this? Oh, okay. So that's how she gets us, and then she beaks us. All right. Oh, I just realized. I think. Hold on. So yeah, not a great place to pause, but I think she's actually coming from right there.
We know this trail.
If you had gone down that tunnel there, because there are two choices, she would have gotten.
Find out in a second.
I thought I heard her coming from that way.
She's taking a different path than us. Will shelter
that does not make
so.
I want to make that jump, but I don't think
this
is
actions thus far individual and what you might not realize. Consider this.
And I got that on the first shot. I just saw it light up as I went past it.
There seems to be I won't.
Yes.
So that's right. Anyway.
Almost there. You have seen her in the vent. If you guys want to see, look at her there. That's the Huggy Wuggy going through the vent. That's where the vent a little bit. Her video idea comes exactly touch the edges during there. So this whole video idea. Okay, that's not really very fair. As you like jump, hit him there. Now it's opening people hit him there. There you go. Mommy long legs. I missed the light. Oh wait, I will say, we have nothing to do with this. Okay, well, it's still kind of connected here.
From the last
Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Now whether or not her body stays regular size on the other side of the door. It does. And I'm still
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Alright, I don't think we need to pause this. This bodily fluids.
Rise.
No, but it
Strike dead.
I don't, because like, check it out. I did it all and just counted upset.
Disgusted.
I'm so excited. But yeah, there are 8 here. And then, but look. 1.
Right, I almost forgot about this part. Yeah. Cool.
4. 5. 6.
The sound of electrozapping in the air.
See?
Right?
Weird, right? Okay. Firework. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we put firework in the cannon because we don't have cannonballs. Alright. Get it, Mr. Fiddles. Okay. So this sends him away, right? And then we know if you go in here, there's this hat. I already had. I don't know why. Yeah, but anyway. And then right here, there is
really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Now, the key card is behind this. Well, I mean, you can't even see it, but it is behind this wall. If I were to turn on like a fly hack or a mod that let me a no clip, that would let me hit through that wall, the key card would be live. Supposedly, I haven't done it myself, but we're not doing that. We're gonna do it with the game, and it's gonna take a little bit, but I have an idea on how to do it.
There will always be those who dare to break the lightning.
If you think, like, I'd love for you to post right now, and I know some of you guys are gonna watch it to the end and then post that that's what you thought you should do in the comments. You'd be like, you should blah blah blah, and it'd be the right thing. But think of an idea of how we could get through this wall by not hacking the game, because I might, if I do this and I get it wrong, like my idea doesn't work, I need your ideas. So again, I have an idea that might work, but might not. So just an idea. Any idea? Nothing is too off the wall, because like this is a game with monsters called Van, Bambolina, and Nab, and Mr. Fiddles. So don't worry.
Nothing is gonna be wrong. Well, I mean, maybe the only way you can get there is to hack the game file. And then there is something you can do with this. But again, we're gonna have to do this in another video because this is all about trying to get through that wall. Yes, Josh is alive, and there's something you can do with this. I think.
So we meet again.
I saw something about it, but we'll have to. Oh!
Indulge my curiosity.
I totally forgot.
What is the reason
There
that
he
I find you
is.
standing here before me once again?
I don't know. I wonder if he might have something to do.
Do you hope your foolhardiness will
We don't
shelter
see
those people?
him at all,
Or
like on any of like
was
the
it simply a
kindergarten
means
stuff.
of seeking
He doesn't
audience
do
with me?
anything.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
All right, Jack.
Surely you didn't rouse me
Okay.
from my state of
Testing
eternal
sector's open.
meditation.
Oh wow, I
only to
forgot.
tell
Like
me
there's
this.
a. Well, I guess I did.
If so,
my
then
first
you
video on this is
underestimate
like
me.
an hour long. There's a
I am quite
lot
well
of
informed
content in
about
this
the
game.
Vision Hunt decree.
There's a note here, right? Yeah, and see, this is
Not
case
so.
number 10 at Bird. So
Only
case 10 is
everything
the
that pertains
Bird,
to
as we
eternity.
know.
The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to
All right.
eternity.
All right.
Otherwise,
and we pop in.
they
Hey,
would
be the
have
bird.
been
I'm gonna
purged
leave
long
right
ago.
now. Bambolina. Wait, oh no.
Individual
Hold on,
ambition is
I didn't make it
inherently
angry enough.
incompatible
Come
with
on.
Eternity. What
There we
you
go.
might
You gotta
not
get the
realize is that all too often, people
I'm
have far
coming.
more to lose
Don't
by
you
chasing
worry.
their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their lives on account of having their vision
Chase
taken
moves,
away.
baby. All right.
Rather,
Oh, dude.
those
Okay,
who have
classroom
lost their
time.
lives
And this is like
are
the
the ones
longest
who
puzzle of the
insisted on
entire game
pursuing
because,
their own
like, well,
aspirations.
it's trial and
You know?
error.
Traveler, your
Kindness,
existence
betrayal,
is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you
all
are
right,
the
so now we
furthest
got the
thing from
basketball
eternity.
guy. Close the door. I don't
So,
know if we need to do
I
that.
won't insist
now,
that you comprehend the
can you get
meaning of my
past
actions.
these mean kids
What
without
matters
knocking one over?
is
I'm gonna
that
try and
I
squeeze
tread the
through,
path
but
of
I don't know how
eternity
fat I am.
on my people's behalf.
Nope. Oh, I knocked them all down. Let's go, stupid mean kids.
That's right.
All right, so I think,
I'm surprised you
we're not
understand it
putting
so
them
well.
on, like,
Anyway,
that's
you're looking for a chance to shake my will.
No. Oh yeah,
aren't
no.
you?
This starts the puzzle and then it opens the door. Right. Got it. Okay.
So be it. Well then.
And
you
again,
who
like
would
this
defy
part,
eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Thank.
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Sacred name.
This ends now.
Born of ice and frost.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Evasion is futile.
Thunderclap! This is long overdue.
Strike dead.
No touching.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Life goes on. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Inferior. Strike dead. Instabilities will be removed.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
I can fix this.
Inferior.
Lightning flash!
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. I can fix this. Oh, I didn't feel love. I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this!
Cool it. Don't
Push your luck.
Evasion is futile.
Inferior. Faster? Okay,
This ends now.
I can patch myself up. Leave it all to me.
Strike dead.
Dodge this. Cool it. Freeze. Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Strike dead. Instabilities will be removed. Inferior.
Disappear.
Evasion is futile.
Wind blade.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
This will a fleeting shadow.
Orders given. Orders received. As a good knight should.
This one will be frozen in time. Cool it. With the wind!
All desire can be broken.
Go.
Freeze! Frostbite. Cool it.
Your verdict is decided.
Wind blade. Disappear.
Oh, sacred name. Fortune preserver.
This world
as a
fleeting
beautiful made
shadow.
wood.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
No stone unturned. As a good knight. Orders given. Orders received.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Dodge this.
Disappear! Windblade!
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time.
Thanks.
They are something that no one can snuff out.
Peel a bird beanie. I think that's the one you get for beating him. Yeah, but if I put
Is
classic,
this
it
the
does
lesson
that.
you
When I
learned
turn
from?
that
There
off.
are
I
nations
actually
where
like the
humans
remote regular,
cast their god
So I'm gonna leave
aside
it
and
as is.
stride
Yeah, my
forward.
stealth drone, dude.
So are we to just abandon the notion of
Oh,
progress?
that's way cooler.
For the
Okay.
sake of
Wish
wishful
you could change the
thinking?
light color though. You know, the
You and
green.
I have both
Anyway,
witnessed the
what are we
great
doing?
loss that
Okay,
progress can
so
bring.
yeah, the whole point of this video.
Eternity.
Right. This door right here.
Eternity
So,
is
this
the
key
only
card,
way.
you don't find it anywhere in the game.
When lightning flashes,
I played through
it
the whole
casts a
thing.
shadow.
Now I did get a tape that we didn't watch, so we're gonna
My
watch that
name
here.
means shadow.
But this key card never survived. Now,
With my
I know some
blade,
people who've hacked
I
game
purged all
files,
obstacles to progress.
and used like a mod basically to fly through this whole game. And I
And
know
yet,
where the key card
something was lost
is,
with each step
and
forward.
you can get it if you fly through some walls. But
In the end,
I have an idea
I
on
even
how to
lost
get it in
her.
actual gameplay. No mods required.
The tales are
right
still
way
retold in the shade of every
to get
thunder
this card and
sakura.
find out what is in here.
But the wounds
Because you
left
don't
on our
enter this in the
nation
normal
by that
gameplay.
terrible
It's gotta be a
loss
secret.
still
And I
ache.
have an idea. We're gonna have to play like
Never stop searching.
the whole game basically
Even
to
if
get
only
there,
for a brief
and then
flash of
probably
light.
find out that I'm wrong. Oh,
nothing
we need to
else,
go here, dude.
we have the
okay,
present
so
moment.
let's see.
She said that once.
Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, this is in the same order. Okay, so let me just do this.
But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly
I feel
principles.
like I shouldn't have pushed these chairs around. No, I'm
Perhaps
good, dude. I know
only
what
if
to do. I've
time
already done
stands
that.
still,
Some-
will the lightning's glow never fade.
I did it. Gosh, I'm so smart.
The present moment is a fragile illusion.
Tell me something about
Only
it.
eternity can bring us
He's gonna tell
closer to the heavenly
amazing things that we
principles.
got 'cause he's watching us in every
I am
corner.
no longer the shadow.
I know.
Mine
Nab,
is the
nab.
most
That's what we found out
supreme
his
and
name.
noble
By the
form.
way,
Let power over
and
the
I don't know,
realm be
maybe that's just
vested
behind
within
that
me.
door. We see Sheriff
In this
Toadster
form shall I
in the
honor
family
my
portrait up there
subjects'
and
dream.
here.
For a
We don't
land
see
of
him in the
eternity,
game at all. We see
unchanging
Celine, we see
forevermore.
Nab Nab. Like, that's what's really weird is because, like, each of this, we see
heavenly
like
principles.
3 monsters.
When all said and done.
Smiley, I don't know if he's a monster. Actually, she's
But is
Smiley.
this nation worth
So,
stripped
but we don't
of
see him at all.
Miko,
It's
with
weird,
never
right?
changing.
It's
But what your
weird.
people.
Okay, so we'll grab this.
Humans have a lot, but I.
But
wait.
eternity is
Did
far
I?
too.
Yeah, I grabbed that before.
Not
right?
only have you,
How do
it
you make
must
this
have been,
go?
But it is necessary.
you will miss
Yeah, so I
much.
want,
You
like,
are obvious.
So
Tell
last
me
time I made this
is your
drone
plane
come
of so
super
it can
fast.
only
I don't know if I can hit
I-
a chair with it. Maybe I'll shoot him across when we
Hello,
go
as a
see
fox,
or when
so
Nab
it
Nab
will
comes.
probably.
Okay. Yeah. We know what to do here. Do that. Bing. Oh, up here. So this is more like.
Since you are willing to.
What a, anyway,
Next.
now that I have been. But.
What was that? Side. Bing. Okay, let's go through.
As promised, the Raiden
out.
Shogun
Wanna see
abolished the
Finley up
Vision
close,
Hunt
guys?
decree. Finally,
Hey everyone, it's
her
your
people's
friend
wishes
Thick Noodles.
penetrated
Alright,
her
do another
locked
video about
heart.
Indigo Park. Now,
activates
before
Nab
you
Nab.
watch it, if you
Beyond the
haven't
plane
watched
of
my
Euthymia,
original playthrough,
she saw what
go
eternity
watch that. Now
means
there's
in
going
the
to
eyes
be
of the world.
so
in this,
yeah, don't talk about it
because
in the,
this is a really
in this part, but
When one's
Game
fervent
is
ambition
alive to
burns
be a
brightly,
horror series.
the gods will
You're
cast
gonna
their
wanna
gaze
watch
upon
it
them.
without me cutting
arrow.
piece to piece and enjoy the
blue.
game as it's meant
And
to be played.
then
Now,
the
for those of you
pink
who
ones,
watched
you
it,
do the
we
opposite.
missed some stuff.
Already.
A lot of stuff.
Just keep
We're
moving.
gonna check a lot
And
of
Some
it.
ambitions
Probably some
have
secrets
the
that either
power
let you make
to
a
do
mistake
wounds.
or I
Alright, let's see if we can make this thing go
completely missed
to
because they
bring
were going on
victories.
behind me. And
obviously the first one is right behind this logo here. It's like the Piggy
I love that
If you remember
thing,
all the way
dude. When it
back
comes
when
from that
Piggy
far
is
away,
standing in the
it's
hallway
so
looking at
good.
us in the
Some
darkness
ambitions.
and glowing eyes, and this is Molly Macaw that we now know.
Outlive
So
their
now
masters.
Huggy Wuggy
Long
of
after the
Indigo
song
Park,
ends.
we have to play the
tape.
1. Now when we
Yeah, we
start a
play
new
the tape.
game, this really
They remain
good
as they
animation
were
comes
in the
on, and it
beginning.
just goes, and we can't quite
Right? You see what I'm
pause it.
saying with the devil? He's
Catch
red and
all
like
of the little things.
well,
Like, first of all, like I didn't even catch it before. Isaac Indigo is the creator of Indigo Park. That's why it's called Indigo. It has nothing to do with the color. However, I learned a thing or two from Poppy Playtime, and usually these here are actual movies.
And then, okay,
that
so
we
I
can
wonder
open
if
up,
there's another way
pause,
to do
and
this.
play. Okay, so in the very beginning, it's just like the introduction to Indigo Park,
So,
created by Isaac Indigo. When we pick up
The vision of
the
the
Walt Disney of Indigo's Park, named it after himself, just like Quicken Disney World. And there's not a lot interesting here until this starts to develop. Then we get to see
the next set of
our backstory, or the backstory. I think, yeah, it's our backstory, right? We're watching this video of the creation of Indigo Park, and we've got like a chat session going on here.
I wonder if I can
We've
like
got
get the
like
paper.
can't miss experiences. So we've got our web browser pulled up on Indigo Park here during the
No matter what
day.
you press. I tried pressing everything. I was like,
now-
my mouse, E, like nothing
so
got
we-
the
we've
note
got a
away.
camera
And as you saw at the
setting
beginning,
here,
I got rid of that note super quick.
This might
So
be like the
once you
developer's
pick up that note,
dogs.
it triggers
Easter
that
eggs
there's
there,
no way.
but this is where it gets interesting because
Uh,
this will get
you
clear.
can,
This is blurry, but I think we get a close-up shot. We were unable to pause it and read everything. Okay, so I think right here, this is us. It may not be, but I think it is. I think this is the protagonist, the character that we play as. Now we're watching here, and it goes straight up. We got Molly Macaw. Oh, I didn't even notice that because I was just trying to take it all
really
in and
obvious,
figure out what was
but
going
this
on.
is a new mechanic they
Mom's
added to the
favorite, and we do know that because of the collectible items that we got. It is Mom's, or she is Mom's favorite character. Here's Molly flying the plane and not crashing. I feel like, oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Now this
I went way too
is
fast.
us,
I wanted to see
okay?
what,
So we are
what
EN
the,
sign. That's our username
number
on whatever
was
this
and
Harmony
what it was
program is.
called,
And it
but
says, hey, Laura, I'm doing another search this weekend. Want to come with me? Sparks53 is Laura, and she
Okay.
said, what is it? The last few times I've gone with you have sucked. LMAO. Remember that old theme park we went to as kids, Indigo Park?
Did you go there?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that place. Don't hit those for a while, right? How would you even get in? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not even gonna bring my equipment, so probably not the camera. And there's
Oh no, it's gonna hit the wall again. Oh no, I made it. Okay, cool.
Should have brought
there,
with us.
and then
Jump
we
a
do
fence or
this.
something. We've done worse.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Breaking
got it,
and
buddy?
entering, it
All right, I'm
seems.
gonna do
Jumping
this.
a fence is not as
break
bad
that
as the
glass
other
one.
things that they've done.
Bam!
All right, well, just
You
be
and not do the
careful.
thing.
I'm going to pass on this one.
right.
If you can
Maybe
get
up.
in, I'll go
on.
with you to help
Hey.
record some other time. I'm looking it
Okay.
up now, and there's
Now,
no
we know
info
this trail
online about
is,
it.
uh,
Probably
Javanium.
swarming with cops, too.
And I
obviously, we know
believe,
that isn't true.
because
I
we
mean,
find
there
out in a
isn't any info,
second
yes,
that
but there aren't any
Miss
cops around
Josh
at all. We just got
is a
Rambo
lie.
and a
That
Mascots don't want to kill us.
but she knows that we're here.
that
That
this
might
is
mean that she's going to
Josh.
join us later on if
Going
we've been
through
missing
a
for a
blocked
while, or
door.
we're never going to see her. Or
door
maybe
too,
she'll be at
because
the
we
end
don't
to
get
save
to
us.
go through this
I guess
door. We
we'll
have to
find
go
out. Check it out.
through.
Maybe we can go together next week. Just be
Yes.
careful, Ed.
So-
There we go. I got all the way to the end before I realized that is our name.
grab this
Our
syringe
name is
here.
Ed. I don't
and
want to
we
be
will get it
paying your bail.
on
So all she's worried about is
a giant Mr.
us,
Fiddles
Ed,
purse.
getting
And
caught.
that's
by the cops.
where
so Ed
this
and Laura
whole video idea
are
comes
young
from, okay?
adventurers who like to break and enter.
there.
So, and they've done
this
some
whole
questionable
video idea
things
is
here.
because
oh,
a
and, look at
giant,
this. L Sparks 53. It
Miss
says
Fiddles
message
here. As you
at
know,
Laura the gamer
hit him
of
there.
the V, like Valley maybe.
You hit
oh,
him
yeah,
there.
Look, it kind of changes. Laura
There you
Sparks
go.
53, L
He
Sparks
covers his
53.
eye.
We know her name is Laura.
Oh, wait, no,
and
he
what are the
doesn't cover the
notes?
eye.
Can
Okay.
we Indigo Park left to something. Highlights why did it close? What is left? Is it still there?
Usually, I
Will
don't wanna
it
get-
something?
There we go.
Those are notes.
There
that
we
yeah,
go.
So this is us.
Okay, I don't know
assume.
why I had to
right
hit 'em
here.
twice
This went
there.
really quick. This is a
now we gotta
equipment
go
that we
and get
did
all the
bring.
regular- all
Maybe
the
it is that camera.
regular
It's
size
really
fiddles
low
is,
quality. Recorded on a
blood
potato
and
sort of thing.
thing.
October
Again, I'm
7th.
still
Don't have a
not
date
sure
here.
why
7:23
we
p.m.
collect
And it's got like a bunch of do not enters.
Mr.
Probably
Fiddles
shouldn't.
is,
This is not a park
bodily
entrance.
fluids.
Aha.
But
Oceanic
even though
Odyssey
the little poster thing
is,
says
I
there's
believe,
no,
replaced.
check it
Come
out. I
meet
did it all.
Finley at the Oceanic Odyssey. We do have something that we could see about Finley that you kind of have to like hack the game a little bit. We'll get there. Does he mean Finley or the ride? And what is this thing here? I don't know. 5. Oh, this is here. It's 6. A little bit too blurry to see. We do have a map. Is there anywhere? Part of New York is out here. I'm not sure why that part is.
So now put firework in the cannon
we
because
don't know exactly what it is. There's no X on here. It's just a map of the northeastern United States.
Get it, Miss Fiddles.
Actually, down here, it's all the way down to Georgia,
so this
or
sends him
actually
away,
go from Mexico,
right?
we go
And then
Louisiana.
we know
here.
if
So
you
it's
go
in the
in
U.S.
here,
somewhere.
There's this hat.
Okay.
I already had.
Here we go with
anyway.
this is
and then
does it
right
say FUD?
here,
Wait, what?
there
No, it
is
says
a
Indigo.
wall.
Indigo Park. Discover, plan, characters, price your dream vacation. So their website is actually still taking reservations, even though it isn't open. With them having one of these,
if I were to turn on like a fly hack or a mod,
are you staying at an Indigo Resort hotel? So they have hotels
through that wall.
And
Key card
the dining
lying
plan.
there.
Okay, that's
supposedly, I've been done it
So
myself. We're not doing that. We're gonna do it with the game.
Note about timing.
The
gonna
take a
Indigo
little bit,
was
but I have an idea
still active when people were booking things online for
if you think
so
like I'd love for you to post right now,
been
and I know some of you guys are gonna
less
watch
than-
it to the end and then
I
post
would say
that's
less than
what
20
you thought
years.
to do in the comments.
Probably
Like,
somewhere
you should
in
blah blah blah.
the
And it'd be the right
2010s,
thing.
I would say.
But think of an
Don't know,
idea
like a bird
of how
up
we
soda.
could
Here we go. Here we go.
this
There's
wall,
the date right there, October
by not
22nd,
hacking the game.
2015.
Because
So
I
that's
might
the first actual date
if I do this, and I
See,
get
well,
it
look
wrong,
at that.
like,
I
my
said
idea doesn't
in
work.
the
I need
2010s,
your
and look at
ideas.
that. Bam.
So
close 9
again,
years ago, assuming
I
that
have
we
an
are
idea
in a current
that
timeline. I think
might
newspapers
work,
cost more than
but
98 cents.
might
Whatever.
not.
Local park, sudden closure.
What's an idea?
Indigo
Any
Park
idea?
suddenly
Nothing
evacuated.
is
Still
too
waiting
off the
information
wall
from authorities.
because like
Turn
this is
to
a game
page
with
2.
monsters called
Does it
Van
say
and
anything
Bambolina
about where
and
this
Bab
is?
Bab.
We do have like a
So,
CDR that
work.
someone
Nothing is
Pirated software.
wrong.
Okay, and then
well, I mean, maybe the only way you can
21:47.
get there is
so
to
it
hack
took
the
us
game
about
files
2
hot.
hours to get here, right? Because
and
this
then
is
there is something you can
9:45,
do
and
with
this
this.
was
Again,
at
we're gonna have to do this in
7:23,
another
so
video.
almost 2.5
This is
hours.
all
right?
about trying
At
to get through that
9:45.
Yes,
Again, this could
Josh
be
is
2024, but
alive.
we don't really know. We are
And there's
entering
something.
through here, and we are in a car now.
I saw
Before we were walking, you could tell by our pace, but here we have headlights. We are in a car.
I totally
it's dark.
forgot.
We've got Rambly here
There he
and
is.
Lloyd the Lion,
I
the
still
Wrangler entrance.
don't
So
know.
I thought when I was playing it
Might have
that
something to
Wranglers, well, it could still
we don't
be.
see
I was gonna say I
him
thought that
at all
Wranglers
like, on
were
any of like his
employees,
kindergarten
not
stuff.
guests.
He doesn't
It
do
still
anything.
could be. This could be the entrance for employees.
Menacingly!
Anything? No. Okay, and then we've got a Rambly figurine.
I forgot.
We
Like,
got
there's
mom.
a-
Oh, and this
Why,
is the
hello.
same thing.
If it isn't the
my
triumphant
first video on
traveler.
this is like an
And why
hour
might you
long.
be
just
visiting
flashing
There's
through
a
it.
lot of
A sign of
content.
piety,
That's why I
perhaps.
went so fast. I'm like, what? It's flashing everything. I can't see anything. And
Case
yeah,
pretended birds.
birds
So
of a
case
feather,
10.
obviously, because
I was
Molly
just
McCall.
joking. Hey, buddy. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, that's yeah. We can't watch that
someone's in a
yet.
pretty good
Although
mood.
there is an actual animated
All right.
music video. I knew there were going to be.
Ben,
Hey, we can
Catching
watch it
up
at the
with an
end.
old
Let's
friend
break
I
the
hadn't
game a little
seen
bit
in
here.
years was
There's actually something
delightful.
right here in the beginning that's
oh,
hidden.
great.
that
Hold on, I
can't
didn't-
actually
I
see.
heard
make
that
it
you had
angry
a
enough.
tool
Come
before
on.
the throne.
It might
For
be
the
a
Fatui
little
Harbinger,
You gotta
no
get the
less.
little
dark. Right now.
Courageous and astute.
I'm
I
coming.
must say, I
Don't
am
you
most
worry.
impressed.
Yeah, that's weird, right? So if you go back here, it is really dark.
Defeating
but
Signoras
again,
head-on
there's
in a
little,
duel
like,
means that your
Oh,
strength
dude.
exceeds
Okay,
my
clap back in time.
expectations.
And this is like the
Okay, a little
longest
bit.
puzzle of the entire game. because
So yeah,
Still,
this
well,
is
it's
it's like
trial and
it's
error.
some sort
I
of like
gather
Iron Man
congratulations
looking
are in
like
order.
robot figure. Not sure what the reference is. He's not very tall, but he's hidden back here, and I don't know why. It almost looks like he's got the like Indigo part logo. No, that's actually the Unreal.
Yeah, that's
Wait
why
a
it's like
second.
one of the
which is
longest
Did you
game
say
engines.
no
Anyway,
trial
let's
and
get
error?
back.
As in, the little thing that looks something like a
just so we can
chess
see anything in the shadows that we normally wouldn't.
Every time it
see.
fails.
Now that the game
Well,
actually
I
does
had
that.
it
It's-
over.
I thought originally when I played it
Well,
that noise.
how else was I supposed to save your
some sort
skin
of
from the
event.
balladeer exactly?
Yeah, but it's not.
The
I don't
balladeer is
know.
number 6 of the Fatui
There are
Harbinger.
absolutely other
In terms of
things.
Can you
strength,
imagine,
he's
like,
superior.
not
I'm not the
area
kind of
Yeah,
person
the
who
Ferris wheel here, and also this.
After A created
I'm
her
not sure this will
puppet
stay
vessel,
the
she no
anyway.
longer had
Maybe it'll
anywhere
get
to put
brighter.
it. As her erstwhile,
kinda
she no
see
longer
if you
needs
go with the right
sustenance.
angle.
Is that not a good? Judging by the results, at least, I
It
dare say
actually
I struck a
says,
good
I've seen
deal.
other people brighten this and they're smarter than me.
Wait, does
but I
that-
don't know
oh,
how
yeah.
to brighten
When
it
you
yet.
put it like
Glasses.
this,
It literally says,
This is
hi
where you get
YouTube.
the
traveler is
because
worth more than a
this
notebook.
YouTuber, and he knows what
Lesson?
YouTubers like us
Attention,
do
everyone.
when we want to find out all the lore.
Shut up, Bam.
So he's just saying hi. Actually, don't
Whoa.
make it bright. It
What
kinda
was that
makes things
hello?
look a little bad.
Oh yeah, duh.
So
That's literally.
here we go.
I thought we had to do
the
one
first
more
time.
answer.
Go Park!
Yep.
World's most
says
innovative
that?
and engaging family fun experience.
And this is the
Step
same
into the
poster
world.
we saw in the trailer.
That's Slow Celine. I know that now. Like I was trying to think, like I know that sound.
you
That's
should
Slow
look up
Celine.
how long that has been. That can tell us what the actual date we follow, right? 2,920 days. That
Yeah,
is
that's
almost
Slow Celine in the
exactly
hallway.
8. It's a little
I
over
don't know
8
if she
years.
ever
And if the
comes
park
back.
closed in 2015, you would assume there were no guests until now, which would make this
the wrong one.
actually
Okay,
October
there.
of 2023, which kind of makes sense. I mean, you know, we just had October and we haven't had it yet this year.
Alright.
So this is set last year.
Alright, so now
it
we
is
got the
set in the
basketball guy.
present.
Close the
Attention,
door. I don't know
today
if
is
you
Saturday,
need to do
October
that.
7th, 2023. Charge guest the
kids
Saturday
without
pricing
knocking one
indicated
over?
in
I'm
your
trying to
rookie
see
Wrangler
this
handbook.
through, but I don't know how
So
far I am.
we are a Wrangler, which is an employee.
Oh, I knocked them all
We
down.
come
Let's
into the
go,
Wrangler
stupid
area
mean
as-
kids.
As I had said, we
Alright,
cannot
so I
log
think-
in here.
Oh,
You
we're not
qualify for a big discount on your visit.
Bro, I'm a Wrangler. Okay, so
I think that's just like.
well, I want to go check in there. Real quick.
Yeah, I thought she actually chased it.
Looks like there's something in
I was
there.
freaking
That's
out when this happened the first time.
but he said that he didn't recognize our face. Had we
okay.
been here
So this is
before?
another
We
thing. So
definitely
the nest
have.
is over there.
So, not sure exactly. Maybe they lost
Oh,
it.
you want to go
or they
first?
only
Okay.
caught facial
Got
recognition.
the green one
of the,
first. Okay, so we're gonna collect all of these now.
It's to thank
I
you.
think I don't know. You might die.
Oh, there is
Trying to
something
show
here.
this.
Oh, we need to
You
brighten this
intend to
up.
travel all over to that,
You can
and the time has
see
come for the
Okilo-
Inazuma leg of your
well, it's a
trip
bunch
to
of
come to
bricks
an
and
end,
stuff. I
is
guess
it
it's not
not?
as interesting.
As a mark of my
as
gratitude,
I
I
saw
will
that it
answer
out to
any
be.
questions you may have
But it
about
might
the road
be
ahead
that,
or the events of the past.
But yeah, this is caved in,
That
and
you
this
have to
area
have on like
is
I don't know,
fully
like
rendered through the window.
What would you like to know about?
To get through here. That is, and oh, you can actually see.
We'll try it.
there.
We'll
That
try it
puppet
legit.
was
See.
built with technology
there we
that
go.
has been lost to
It's
time.
not. Okay, you have to do the thing.
Perhaps she, as a god,
Are you all
is
right,
the
buddy?
only one privy to the knowledge
I don't
of
think
its
your mom is gonna like
origin.
what she's like.
Yep.
You squeezed him too hard. Now he's gonna have a seizure. I'll kill you.
Okay.
She took it upon herself.
This like slows speedrunners down, you know?
There's
The
a hat
prototype
there.
was merely a proof of concept.
Okay.
The original
Okay.
plan
Yep.
was later.
Hey,
I
so what
never
does
got
this
that
look like?
before, right?
Some
I know I didn't
eccentric
get that.
geniuses in the ranks of
Okay, so
the object of divine
there's the gear right
creation
there.
is
Can you
now
get
the
it?
one who has taken possession.
I get it.
It is,
I
isn't
got
it?
kind of
Yeah,
Who
it
can
falls
say
down.
whether
So
it's
that's why when you
coincidence
come in, you
or
don't actually
destiny?
see it, and also I'm blind.
After leaving Inazuma,
Here. There you go.
Ooh,
Oh wow, that is.
We've
I'm sorry
delicious
if I'm
scholars
burning any
there on
retinas
our
here.
journey
Okay, I
so
might die
far.
here.
yes, well, Sumeru is
It
the
is
land
super
of the god
bright.
of wisdom, but their obsession
you.
in Sumeru.
See, now I did you a favor,
Yes.
right? Like
And
we weren't friends in Bam Bam 1, but now that I like
That's
collected all your kids and put them in the
Oh,
or that
you
one.
haven't heard.
We've got some
Yeah,
issues.
okay,
But he was
so
like
this
that
is
when I
the
found
thing.
him. I promise.
I'm sure
Everyone's
you must have some
friends
things to
now,
discuss
right?
with. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
dude, she doesn't attack.
Closely at it, but
Okay,
it's kind
then,
of cool.
keep it safe.
But these are all
Is
of the
that-
characters.
there was
I'm
me
so glad
thinking
she didn't
much
punish me
more.
for what I
that
did.
have
Mine
been
can do
introduced.
that.
Obviously,
Right, now
there's
speaking-
there's Ashley.
We got Celine.
Okay, I'll stop.
Back.
All the
Now, a
characters
question
except
for you.
It's kind of funny, like how
Traveler,
in keychain
what is
form.
your
it is
ambition?
now that I know the
Here we
I
go. We
see.
scan. Now, there's something I missed
That,
here.
that is
and
merely
it
a
has to
small
do
goal,
with
based on what
the
your ambition should be
statue
something
of,
that
Rambly and
transcends the
Isaac,
world
the
below,
founder.
and that
And you
perhaps
see
the
this
reason
in
you do
his
not
art
possess
with,
a vision
Mickey
is that
and
such an
Walt.
ambition has
But
yet to be
there's something
engendered
different
within
about this
you.
one. You see his head looking at me here?
It's a possible. Continue
This
on your
way?
journey,
He watches
and
you.
maybe that moment will come to pass.
Isn't that creepy? Smell that armpit, huh? It's the Huggy Wuggy statue of
Oh,
the
yes,
park,
this
and
is
it
it.
watches
Okay,
you. Now,
all right,
this part
okay,
right
okay.
here,
Well, I mean, obviously
I feel
you
like
guys
was
know this
just.
is the,
Well, let's see if it.
we
if
need
the-
to-
there was pause and update to
Do I
this
need
game
to
so let's see if it
I'll
does
get this
anything.
eggshells.
What
I think
should
that just
happen here?
gets us
You
a
do
hat or
hear
whatever,
something?
From the closet, but I don't remember.
But I feel like, yeah, so this
Just
somehow
all these
comes
little
behind
just
us.
in case, and then we'll do
right?
the
I don't
cannon puzzle.
understand how,
and then
but it does.
the actual
And what I
video
think
starts.
should happen, though, when that happens, now we're stuck,
Oh, wait.
and our friend can't come get us.
Dude!
But I feel like they should make the screen shake a little bit,
the
so it gives
umbrella.
you
there
a
we
better
go.
idea that this is happening.
Oh no!
behind you.
Okay, we needed that.
Just
Oops,
a
that's right. That's what we do
quality
to
of life update
start
to
this
give more
puzzle.
context.
Gotta open this
Now
door
I
here.
do know that
Oh,
it's not there anymore.
Oh yeah, no.
So
this
at
starts
one
the puzzle
point
and
in
then it
like a
opens the door,
development
right?
version of this
Got it,
game, there was a rambly skibbity in here. Now it's just
And again,
regular
like
toilet,
this part, like,
right? And all of them
it didn't do the ding ding ding.
It
Not
doesn't
really,
flush,
anyway.
I might add. But yeah, behind one of the stalls was
This might
a
not
rambly
work
skibbity.
as I thought it will.
Actually, it was this one.
That was a good
I don't
idea,
think there
though.
is.
I might need your ideas after all, guys.
Handle. Yeah, see, not there anymore. It's just
explain
a
in a
regular one.
minute.
And yeah, I could fly
Come on,
through
hurry,
it, but
hurry,
you can
hurry,
actually
hurry,
just
hurry.
jump there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Now, all of the collectibles do have like voice prompts and also lore in them.
Okay,
encourage
this
you to
might
check out my
actually
previous
do
video to
it.
Find all those, 'cause those are secrets I did not miss.
Okay,
all right,
we got that.
this
We
is
got
where
that. Let's
we
grab
see
this.
not that one. The actual Molly McCaw stalking us for the very first time.
Okay. Yeah,
let's see
dude,
if
that
I
might
can
actually work. So if you saw what I did there, is at the end of the puzzle,
got her.
I picked
Okay,
up
so,
one
yeah, before she
more
despawns.
rocket.
So she
So
was
now I have one in my
skulking around that
inventory.
corner. You can see her
Now,
still looking at us.
I-
Her claws
No, wait,
scraping the wood there. It's still pretty dark. There we go. That might actually work. That we might
So
actually
what-
get to see a little bit more of her here. Oh wow, that's right.
Right, we're gonna go back to the medical
She
center.
does have the
Let's
goggles
see if we
down.
can get
I don't know
our
if the goggles have anything to do with anything.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We got our whole body.
Okay.
there. So she's backing up with her talons.
Let's
She-
see. So now my idea is that we can still we can. Okay. Now let's see because he's not there. Can it hit the wall? Yes. Yes, it worked. Dude.
And claws.
Red key card.
They're bloody. It's
Oh,
like
I
her
can't believe that worked.
Shot glowing.
Okay, let's see what's behind the red key card door.
We also have to play. Why
the
would you create an animatronic? If we assume that
Oh, I cannot believe it just worked.
I don't know if she's an animatronic.
So that button is there, but you can't see it or direct your drone to it.
Because it's dark and actually any not actually skeleton of any kind. She's actually biological. Find out.
But
yeah,
yes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, free. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let's
tells
go.
me, oh,
I'm
right,
so
so
excited. There's
during
gonna be
this
something
training,
good in here. Because now I'm very excited. Wait, no, wait, I'm so excited.
She's
I don't
actually
even know
right
where-
there. Okay. She same exact
card
thing as
door.
we saw before.
By
She's
the
watching
way,
us again.
All better
Now,
subscribe.
thing
That
is,
big
she
brain
starts
move right
to
there.
get
Let's
more
go.
stealthy.
Oh, baby.
Right
What's
here.
behind the red door?
Hear
Type
it?
5.
This is actually
Whoa.
backwards. Even when you spin it backwards,
This here, wait. Okay, start here. This is where we enter. So inside this office, right? It's an office. It's got some computer screens.
itself. Right. So right here, that's what we needed to see. We see Rambly
which is
and
probably
Lloyd.
what's in those
They look happy. They're smiling. They're friends.
Type 5 is like
That's a backstory. So they don't like each other anymore, or at least Rambly doesn't like Lloyd. We don't know why. They used to be friends, and now they. Now you might think, who cares? But it actually might have something to do with the lore. Since they seem to be friends, with all of the other characters, even Alina,
Fiddles,
Lloyd,
check this out. Then we've got Ember Josh. Snail.
Did she just say he hurts Lloyd?
Then we've got
Do that again.
Nabman.
Molly!
And, Sheriff.
This is, I believe, the animatronic version of her that was created. And of course, not the one that murders us.
Dear Uthman.
Just like this.
I mean, unless I missed
Lloyd's
some lore in
limos.
Batman 1, I don't know who that is.
But like this one,
I'm writing you important
also not the real character.
Our decision regarding limiting the number of
Windblade. Maybe she was saying not he hurts Lloyd or
from 10
it
to
hurts
6.
Lloyd. Like, ow, it
We have
hurts Lloyd.
collectively decided that we would
Okay,
not
now,
honor
speaking
your
of
request
Lloyd.
to the initial decision. Reason being simply not
Now,
resources.
during this whole thing,
Hey,
she hates him, but you're
until
watching
light
this thing here, and
Take
you're
so wait,
distracted by the crowd,
Uthman
and
is the one who created the
prestigious
monster.
rolling of the arms.
This is especially the case considering what has watched
Back here,
and
we
especially
totally
after the
missed that
misunderstanding
one.
with
She's
case
so
12.
silent about it. I wish there was like breathing that could really like.
Okay, I get it. They're allowed to. They made more cases, but they're only conducting tests.
Might be a little bit
case 12, and it's
more exciting,
cases,
but
which
something we missed and something we.
I'm guessing that's
Out
probably
this way.
Mr. Fiddles.
Now,
He's
I
like
think
ones.
that this
we're
part is
talking
now
one
like
presentable
created,
case.
so we can go check out the
10
Rainbow Friends
months.
Ferris wheel here.
Okay, the
and
customers
that
are getting
high
upset
YouTube
because they're not delivering what
thing,
was promised, and getting sued
I
right
think
now
is gone because
best interest.
well, it's not
You-
really gone.
You
I
worry about you
think-
getting
oh,
sued,
wow,
man.
I'm way up.
These are killers.
But yeah, it's underneath all of this.
They're making these for customers.
Yeah. Okay.
As much as we want
so,
to
yeah, let's go look at
Juvenium
this.
does not grow
again
on trees
reminds
in
me of
our
Rainbow Friends.
friends
He's
down
played Rainbow
south.
Friends, so it may have a reference.
You understand
to
that
it.
this might not be the news you wanted to hear. This is how it has to
Ferris wheel. Is there
Use what you have
anything
left
in
very
these Ferris
carefully
wheel
and see if you can
parts?
have more presentable cases
like it.
before
They
the
all look
bring a friend in.
like they're just copies
okay.
of they're just different
I thought these were
colors.
just going to be
there
case
doesn't
reports.
seem to be anything
Hey,
significant
I just heard
here.
the
It's
news
not
and
an
it
area
upsets
we
me
can
much as
reach
it upsets
playably,
you, but I do feel we
so
can
there's
turn
no
it back around.
no
if the
place where you
6
can
with the
actually
C would
get on.
turn out
You can't
well.
see this when you're
So
inside
this is
Indigo
someone
Park,
working
inside the
with
bounds. So
in fact, we have to turn it back
What's
around
up
if we want
here,
our little
dude?
secret down in the basement to
We
stay
ever
a secret.
get in here? Oh, we do get into here. Do we get all
can
the way
only
up to
stay
here?
asleep.
What is in this
Nobody
area?
goes to investigate.
Just
Who's Zolphius?
Okay,
is
what
that
if we
like?
go down?
I remember it saying
down,
something about the
down?
abyss. I
It's
think
yeah,
that
it's
is
not
like
entirely constructed.
the secret in the basement.
Inbounds area.
You've not seen Zolphius. I think the ones we
Now
should
wait a
draw
second.
are
This is the
spider,
stage, so it isn't
the madman,
rendered
the frog,
until we go into
the
it.
sheriff
What area
toadstool,
unlocks.
and the
So
snail.
this would be
Celine.
Lloyd's
The
stage.
spider
Why does it
honestly
have to
gives
be-
me the
why does it-
creeps,
the tallest
and
building
if it
in
gives me the
Indigo
creeps,
Park.
it's gonna give
Let's
children
look
the
inside
creeps.
the clock.
Frog's only
Maybe we
purpose
can
is to
see
keep the
why
police
the
down.
hands are
But
going
there's no
like
bad
this,
guy to
but
catch. There's no need for police. I wish he was here.
Holding on the ceiling.
Between
All right, so
the
this is our
green
first
guy.
information kiosk. As we know now,
Oh,
there are
that's
two
this
functions
board.
with your
I was
inventory.
torn between the green guy and the
So
snail
one,
for the
you
last
can
one. I
look-
like the
I clicked
snail
on it already,
more,
but yeah.
but I feel it won't be any hyper-Kel's favorite, so let's drop that one. But hey, at least we offered to have them drawn on the walls to not let them be forgotten. Cheer up.
But
Yeah,
yes,
those
if
were on the
you
walls.
look at them, it tells
And we
you
did see
your
them. So wait, so
memories
he's saying
of
yes,
the plush.
that's what they're
So
saying.
I remember my
in the
mom took us
letters.
to parks in the summer.
You drop the spider
one summer,
and
her favorite was
and the
always
toad,
Molly. So
and then
when
he
I opened
wants
them,
to drop
we were some of
the
first in line,
snail
and
and keep
then
Jumbo
you
Josh
click.
and put him into
Yeah, it
the
does say
six.
sea serpent, so maybe
So,
it's not an app. It's just
is
family
it-
of the sea
oh,
serpent.
I was gonna say, is
but
this
it
one
does
gonna
say
be the
fish.
final
But yeah, if you
decision?
click on it,
Or
the
the
other
other
guy,
guy, Uthman saying
which is
no.
kind of
No,
cool.
this is Uthman's office.
Again, if you want to see all of those, go ahead and watch my
This is
previous
bad.
video. We don't have
This
to
is
sit through all
very
that. All right, so now
I
we're
just revised
loading
the
Lloyd's
architecture
stage,
behind the
and
ball
if we're
pit. And
careful,
it's a miracle this thing hasn't
we can
yet collapsed.
actually.
The thing can barely support the amount of children we have enrolled in the kindergarten.
Okay,
we're having
be able
double
to
that
catch him
tomorrow.
sleeping.
Something really
without
bad is
triggering
going to
him,
happen,
'cause the-
and we need to be
the
as
player
far away
is-
from here as humanly
well, that's my
possible when
flashlight.
it does.
The player is
Then on
not
the bad
actually
side, we're
moving,
off
so we
for a long
won't
time, and
actually.
if we're
trip-
still here when everything goes down, it'll be the end of us.
You can
both.
actually see him sleeping.
If
and
not at
I
the hands
didn't know
of
what
hands
was.
of
I
angry
mean,
parents,
I didn't
then
actually notice him
at the
that
hands of
well.
our superiors.
Oh,
Do not bring
look!
anyone's attention
Actually
to this
made
matter
like a
unless you wish to bring
sleeping
an
animation for him.
Big involuntary
His
dive into
tail.
the abyss.
Is he
Place
oh,
like
he's
this
actually
should not exist. The stuff we witness here
look at
should
his
not
ears
exist.
twitching and everything.
The casualties.
He's even
that will
breathing a little
result from
bit.
This
Yeah,
catastrophe.
that's cool.
Only
so yeah, Lloyd is
Peter,
sleeping.
Good. Which is shutting down this
and
place once and for all.
going on back
I'll have a plan
here,
ready for
right?
tomorrow. Just pack your things.
Oh, you know what?
So they knew something
What
terrible
is?
was going to happen.
Like,
they didn't warn
right.
anyone. They just got.
Yes,
they
his
just went
character
away.
goes.
These are some bad
Chase him.
news. I mean, they want it to
He
end
just
at least.
straight up disappears when he gets behind the curtain.
Oh,
I
let me
thought he might
check.
actually run back there where we end
Feel
up going.
like I've got all
but
the
he
hats on. Let's
straight
check and
up
see what they
disappears.
were.
Now there
'Cause,
is
like,
something that
one
we
was
missed
a
down
top
here,
hat,
and I'm
but I
not
couldn't
sure the
see the other.
significance
Oh yeah, we got 8 of
of it.
8.
We got
Familiar
microphones, and I went that way 'cause
top
of the
hat
red
we
light, and
saw.
also
What is a
Rambly
familiar hat?
told us to go that way.
Hey, come over here. Where are you, bro?
I don't think we can go through these.
You come down the floor here. I want to see this familiar hat. So this is the one, the one in the Opila bird thing. Like,
okay, here. Yeah, nothing. Okay, no problem. But right over here is a piano, and as you can see, you can interact.
Looks
with
like
the
Mini
piano.
Tunes hat.
And
I don't know. It looks dirty.
it
I don't
plays
know.
a song.
Okay, so we got them all. That's 100% on
on the hats. Those are like all the collectibles in the game, right?
No.
But
the tape. We still have to do the tape.
Hey, Catherine.
So we have to do the parkour. Because there's that one tape
goes
that we
on
haven't watched.
for a while.
I think that's like it, dude.
What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier.
The Shrine Maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
This parkour, like, this is such an easy parkour. I'm able to do it.
So yeah, that's something we totally missed. Something fully interactive with the first game, or the first run through. Although I got most things.
Unusual part.
So they did a good job of guiding us on what it was. Pause.
Now let me just
have a
Even
look.
I have a
Yeah, we
private
got all the
account.
buddies, so I can't imagine there are any.
So when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me
I just realized I gotta go back. I could just
well, no, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
How far does he go?
Because
as
I'm
a
just
matter of
realizing
fact, I do.
that
This
if I
one
go
is from a
up
minor.
through there, I think,
I
yeah,
believe
once you
you're
go to the winner's corner, it
right.
starts the chase
Very
cutscene.
well.
Right, and
Bro
then it
comes
puts you
out
in the
of nowhere.
elevator
This
and
was
takes it back.
way scarier than
All right,
the
I
first
hope
time I
it's
did it.
more than just
And
like a still of Bandana.
Oh, it replays it because it's paused.
Because that was really like that one wasn't like
a
like a.
Now I've got like everything like tweaked up with like high settings, so it doesn't.
But this one you
look as
actually have to go
dramatic and
back
scary.
for.
But I think that like him coming out like that,
normally,
if I had run
like I
through it
did
as
in
quickly
the
as I
original
just
playthrough,
did,
I got the tape, and then I didn't
that would've
realize
been
that I was
scary.
getting straight to a chase scene, so I didn't get to play it. So you have to
He
be
doesn't
thinking.
scream or
Even
anything,
just
so
now,
I
I
think
almost
he's fine. I felt really
realized
bad
that
about things
I was going
the
to
last time I played this, but
so
I don't
this
think
one's a
you're
little bit
supposed to
tougher to
feel
get
bad for it,
into.
even though it kind of makes you feel
Alright,
bad for
let's
it.
see.
We hear him out there. I don't know if we can see him.
Oh,
Is
dude!
he actually, like,
This is the
wandering out
Jabanium.
there?
I think
Give it a
they
little more light and
are they making like Mr. Fiddles or Jumbo Josh? It's
Oh, he
small.
is there. Look at that. I mean, it's very hard to see, but he is
Oh,
actually
no,
marching around.
That's like clay. They're injecting it with Jabanium. Oh, this
He
is
can't
way
catch
more
us,
than that
though,
other
right? He
video.
just makes the noise.
Okay.
Right?
Are they going to show any more like of it? Yeah, they are. It's keeping going.
No,
You see it come to life?
Look how strong we are.
I want
by the way. I think that's why we're able to fight him.
I wanted to see it come to life.
Or what? I don't really know.
All right,
It almost seems like our magic band. He saw it, and it made him flinch away.
If I just do this, will it take me straight to the parkour? Kind of where I was. No. Oh yeah! Haha, look at that.